What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds.
Where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
We ain't got no guests today. Hey.
I
know they be happy when they hear that. I kind of be happy a little bit, too.
We need to get in the stew.
We do need to get in the studio. You know what? That studio reached out to us, so we're going to do that probably like in the next couple weeks.
Yes. Well, that's for a real rap song, though.
You wanted? Oh, I thought it was just for fun.
Yeah, but I feel like if we gonna do it, we might as well do it.
Like, you want to do a real song?
Yeah, I want to do a real song.
Ooh, wee!
You think I just want to be up in there wasting time?
I don't know. I didn't know you wanted to go to the
I feel like
stew.
we can make a hit.
I honestly feel like it would be my dream if we went into the studio.
If we was one hit wonder.
I would love it.
Me too.
Imagine if we did a one hit wonder so good and just like won a Grammy and never made a song again.
I know. Goals. I feel like we could do it. I feel like if anyone could do it, it could be us.
We got to do it. So, Poor Crew, when we drop this song, y'all got to support it. But I want to make like a shaking ass track.
Me too. I want a twerk song.
Yeah, like, but twerk songs win Grammys.
Yeah.
Look at Savage.
No, I agree. I'm not saying that they don't win Grammys. I agree with you 100%. I feel like we definitely have to make a twerk song. Because what other type of song we make? I mean, you be singing and I guess, my bad. Oops, I cussed.
But I be singing. But I be singing and
But
I be singing.
Well, okay, so they be having twerk songs where, like, you know,
I can sing on a bridge.
You could be on the chorus. Like, remember that song we was talking about the other day?
What song?
Remember the Big Bank and Candy?
Oh, baby girl, won't you? Oh, damn. Javi, you got it. My bad. Try it out, yeah.
So, and we was mad when we seen that clip too. Shout out to Big Bang and Candy because they performed that song at 21 Savage birthday party. And I'm sorry, but the crowd was not hype enough for me. Y'all don't know hits.
Y'all do not know
Y'all
hits.
Too young.
Because let me talk about this song. This song came out when I was still living in Houston. And this was like at a point where like, when you weren't in Atlanta, you wanted to be in Atlanta so bad.
Yeah.
Like when this song dropped, it changed the world.
It did. Okay.
Won't you, with my pimpin', try it out.
Change the world is
It changed my world. Shout out to Big Bang. Don't do that.
I'm not doing nothing. I said it was a great song.
No, I mean, not you. I'm saying. It changed.
But change the world.
When I think about songs that change the world, I think about We Are the World.
Right.
I think about, what's that song by Whitney Houston? And I think about that song. I think about Thriller. I think about Cash Flow. I Need It. And I think about Try It Out. Those are the songs. When I think about songs that changed me, I think about those songs. I'm telling you, man.
Okay. Anyways, bro, back to what I was saying. So I brought that song up because I feel like that's how our song would be. Like
it does need to be
somebody rapping.
We need
Zaytoven.
We need Zaytoven.
Girl, Zaytoven is not about to come to no studio with us.
Why not?
Because
I think he would.
We are amateurs.
Speak for yourself. I've been in the stew before.
Do you have a song?
Yes. I told you I had a song with Beat King, R.I.P.
I mean, that somebody heard.
My mama heard it. My sister heard it. That's crazy. 3 people heard the song and 2 of them dead.
Nutty.
Damn.
Dark humor, Lex.
Sorry. Oh, you know what? We were talking about dark humor.
Be in the comments like, these hoes don't take nothing serious.
So I was talking about dark humor the other day with my best friend Killer, right? So, because we had saw somebody on Facebook, they made a dark joke, and it reminded me of that time. Like like my ex had came to my house when I lived in my old apartment, and obviously I have my mom in an urn, whatever. So I have like this thing where you walk in. It's like my decorations, and she's just like, she's sitting right there with her picture and like things that people sent me, sitting all around it.
Right.
So like when he had walked in, he just walked in and we were just talking. I was like, damn, you're not gonna speak to my mama? And he was like, what? And I was like, damn, my mama's sitting right there. And he was like, that's not funny. I just think that you need to work through these feelings. I was like, hold on. Speak to my mother.
No fun.
You're no fun. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I hate when people cannot pick up on the joke. Like, literally, those are the worst type of people.
Yeah.
When you're making a joke and then people can't pick up on it and they make it like a serious.
So awkward. He
Clearly, like, I'm kidding.
He was like, you need to work through these emotions. Okay.
Now you need to work
on
your ass out my door.
And he
you need to go home.
And he did.
Cause no. I feel like we both kind of got like a little
dark humor.
Yeah.
I think our humor is so bad that if people
we be laughing at stuff that
horrible
I typically would not.
We can't talk about it on the show.
It's a lot of stuff that we laugh at that we can't.
Talk about. So what have you been up to? Let's do a catch up first, because I have to say something else too. Let's do a catch up. What you been up to? How you been?
I've been good, but I was sick.
You were sick.
I was. I mean, I feel like I'm just kind of like getting it back together, getting back to myself. But I don't know, and I hate when I get sick because I never get sick. Like when I say I never get sick, I never get
I heard it in your voice when I called you. Like,
I feel like you can still hear it a little bit.
A little bit.
Because I still was kind of coughing a little bit this morning.
You're like,
Heyy. Yeah, I'm not coming up.
I was just sounding real stuffy and real nasally.
It was.
Yeah, like I don't know. So I had went to Houston for my mom's birthday.
No fights this time.
No fights with who?
I don't know, because last time when y'all went to the Jeezy concert, it got real sticky in the field.
Oh, but I've been to Houston again hella times since then.
I just had to make sure that you wasn't out there scrapping.
I wasn't with the people I was fighting with. Although I didn't fight.
Right.
I wasn't fighting. I did not participate in the foolishness because when the videos was on TikTok going viral, remember people was in the comments like, is that Drea? And I was just standing there looking repulsed.
Oh my God.
Like, get me out of here. But I had to ride for my people though. But don't get me wrong though. About that action.
We know.
About that action. But
you're like a chihuahua.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I do. I think I'm like a little pit bull.
Yeah. And I'm like a Great Dane. I'm like big for no reason. Because I'm not giving that.
Yeah, like I'm the one who be ready to fight. I be ready to fight about legs. Something happened the other day and I was so mad when we was on the phone. I can't remember. You was telling me about something and I was so mad and you was like, calm down.
Oh my God. I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
But you know what? I think we were talking about that old situation that had happened.
We was talking about that weird girl.
Yeah, that weird girl.
And it made me mad.
Came up on my page.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I haven't heard that name in years. But, I've realized, like me, I just don't like fighting. I don't like confrontation. It's so funny when I think about my friend, one of my closest friends, Shedril. Shout out to Shedril. One time we was at the club and we heard gunshots. And this girl was like, girl, hold on, let's go see what's happening. I said, bitch, I ran. She said she turned around, all she seen was the back of my head. Baby, I don't like that.
Girl, that's like me. Now, don't get me wrong. If I hear some gunshots, I'ma run. I remember one time, shout out to my best friend, Lynn. Because I remember one time we had went out and it was like gunshots and she ran towards it. Because she was like, Drea, wait, my friend is over there. What are you going to do, get shot too?
Come on, Wonder Woman.
Like, why would you run over there towards the gun?
Listen.
Lynn is crazy. You gotta love her.
God.
But now I was gonna ask you a question. Okay, because I had seen something online recently where it said non-confrontational people are the worst type of people. Do you believe that?
You know what? I think as I've gotten older, yes and no. Because on one end, I believe in waiting till that person is ready to talk, because I've realized, don't force me to have a conversation.
Yeah.
But also, you can't avoid the conversation forever. Now, if this person wants to wait to have a conversation, cool. And they're telling you, hey, I'm not in the mind space to talk right now, but eventually, yes, I do want to talk about it. Just give me some time. That's okay. But if they're just avoiding it and they're like, hey, girl, what's up? What's tea? And they're trying to act like nothing happened, then that gets a little weird. I think I used to avoid conflict and confrontation, but now I've learned, hey, I got to give me some time to calm down. down. I need to think about things so I can approach the situation logically because I am very sensitive and I am very emotional. So I don't think they're the worst. I think they're just people who don't understand how to approach conflict.
Yeah, that's what they basically was saying, though. They were like, non-confrontational people are the worst because they don't know how to have the conversation, and then it ends up creating a lot of resentment.
Yeah.
And built up and pent up frustration, and it turns into like passive aggressiveness.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
I just
versus people who are just like, look, bitch.
Right.
You got me fucked up.
But I don't,
or whatever the issue is.
I don't like people who are like, okay, let's talk about it. No, we need to talk about this now. No, wait. Like, we don't got to talk about this now. Let's just wait till I've calmed down, you've calmed down, and we can both have a logical conversation. So
that's real. I did that to my mama like a few weeks ago.
You made her talk?
Yeah. Because she had called me while I was out eating, and she was like, I need to talk to you about something. And then she was like, wait, are you out? And I was like, yes. And she was like, well, I'm going to just call you when you get... She was like, call me when you get home. And I was like, no, what's up? What's the problem?
Now she wanted to smoke while you out having lamb chops.
And she was like, no, you're out. I said, I could step outside real quick. So I stepped outside.
I remember last time we kind of had a little tiff. And I was at my man's house. I was just trying to relax.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
You was like, hey, what's up? Yeah, because we need to talk about yesterday. Because obviously... Yeah. I was like, what?
I was like, obviously you wasn't going to call me. And you was like, yes, I was. And I was like, bitch, no, you fucking
yes,
wasn't.
I was.
Like 3 days later.
Okay, but I needed that time. I just wanted to have a good, sometimes.
It's always on the flow with me. It was like, if it's on my mind, I got to get it off my chest.
It's so funny because you code switch.
What you mean?
Like, you know how you hear your mom when she's on the, like your mama talk to you, she be like, hey, what's up? And then she get on the phone with the bill company. Hi, I need to call about my bill. But you code switch in a way to where like, I know when you mean business and you ready to talk, you be like, hey, what's up?
How am I normally?
So you know how you walk when your booty be twisted?
That's just how I walk.
No, like I know, I can look at your body and tell when you're mad. Because like you already walk with that little booty twist, but when that booty twisted extra hard, I was like, oh, she mad as fuck, bitch. Who done did it now? And then you walk like with your nose in the air. Hey, y'all, what's up? What's up? It's very like, hey. I'll be like, oh, fuck. Like, when you walk through them double doors, I'm like, let's see what we getting today. If it's like, hey, y'all, I'm like, yes, hallelujah. When you be like, what's up? Hey, hi. Hey, Ty, what we drinking? Yeah, girl, I need a shot, because then she'll give everybody a hug. I'll be like, hey. I'll be like, when
I be mad at you, you cannot get a hug from me.
Oh my God, you be like.
And then Lex so annoying because she'll be like, I didn't get a hug. Bitch, I know.
But sometimes, even when we not mad at each other or not, you just still don't be hugging me. But I think that's my fault though.
Yeah, because I feel like you're not an affectionate friend.
I used to be.
I feel like I'm different. I will say this. I feel like I'm different with with different people, but it's because I've learned to accept what different people need and what they're okay with. Like, me and you, I think it's an unspoken thing. We know we love each other and we know that we care about each other and stuff, but we just never really been the type of friends to like be like get off the phone and be like, okay, love you, bye.
We say every now and then.
I mean, we do. We say it every once in a while, but like I have some friends where like every time we talk, they say it. You know, like with me and Jordan, every time we talk, he say it.
Yeah.
Every time, or I say it first. You know what I mean? Or same thing with Lynn. Me and Lynn, every time we talk, she say it first, or I say it first before we get off the phone. And some friends are like very much huggers and stuff. You just never really been that way. So I feel like over the years, it's been like a conditioning type thing.
I get it, yeah.
So it's like, it's almost sometimes kind of weird to me.
Whenever I do.
Or I don't. Yeah, like, right. Like sometimes I guess when I come in and then I hug, because sometimes people will hug me first, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so then I'm hugging people and then you be right here and I be like, oh, hey, girl.
But I know it's something I consciously try to work on because I'm that way. Like Lauren and B-Lynn, those are my two friends. Like we get off the phone, we say I love you.
Yeah.
With Killa, me and Killa barely say I love you. And I think that's how we are. But I'm learning to be more emotional because I told you, not emotional, more saying I love you to my friends and being more physical because that was something that I let somebody break me and I stopped being that way. Because I was in a horrible relationship where he just wasn't, and I was like, well, maybe I need to be that way. And so that's something that I'm trying to get out of, and I need to be more affectionate. I need to tell people I love you. Because like I said, Lauren always says I love you before we get off the phone. B-Lynn is the same way. So I'm learning to be more like, okay, I need to tell my people I love them. Even like little shit, like sending people like cute memes and stuff on like TikTok or Instagram that's like, just send this to your best friend if you love them or little stuff like that. Like, I'm just learning to like be more affectionate and tell people that you love them because that's something that I do struggle with.
No, yeah, I know. And I feel like because I've been knowing you for so long, like I guess for me, it's just become like, you know, a part of our relationship. Yeah. Like, I don't take it personally or nothing.
Because I'm like that with everybody.
Yeah, because you like that with everybody. But I think that's why. But I'm gonna do a better job because now that you said that kind of sound rude a little bit.
No, it's not rude, but...
Well, I'm saying I don't think you think it's rude, but I'm saying like, you know how you say stuff out loud and you be like, oh, that kind of sound rude a little bit. Like that, because they actually do. Like I hug everybody else, but I don't be thinking.
But also, I'm glad we're talking about this because I was talking to B-Lynn the other day. We're actually going to have her on the show soon too.
Yeah.
About the importance of community. Mm-hmm. Because I know everybody says, oh, you need to learn how to be by yourself. You need to learn to be alone. But one thing that I've realized, like living in Atlanta, I don't have community out here outside of you. Like, I'm talking about real community. Like, whenever I'm going through shit, I don't have nobody here. I don't have family here. And like I said, outside of you, like I have friends here, you know, like that I'm cool with, that I'd be like, hey, I'm kind of going through something. Can we go talk or have drinks? So they'll get me out the house. But to say I have somebody where I can just go lay on the couch and just stay for a couple of days and just cry and be in my feelings and they cooking and making sure I'm straight, I really don't have that.
Yeah.
So it's so important whenever you're going through these seasons of change and seasons of things, like, I don't care what anybody says. Being alone is okay to a certain extent. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes you need people to rally around you and pick you up during those dark days.
I agree.
And it be hard. You know what I'm saying? I think I've learned to isolate myself so much. So when I go through things, I tend to isolate and just like depend on myself to get out of these.
Yeah, but you can't do that. You know, that's why I always feel like I call to check on you and stuff.
Yeah.
So if I don't hear from you for like 2 days or so, then I'll be like, oh, let me call Lex and check on her. Because I always know when you be upset too. Like, I feel like we just know each other.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you come up here, because one thing about you, when you be having shit going on, you be very disheveled.
I be scatterbrained.
Yes, I be all over the place. You can't focus. Your mind just be in a million different places that you could like see it on your face. You be moving real fast, walking real well. You walk fast. Period.
You know, they used to say that when I worked at my restaurant.
What?
They used to be like, Lex, are you in the weeds? Like when you work in the restaurants, that's a question you ask when somebody's behind. They'd be like, are you in the weeds? And they would always ask me that because I walk fast.
You do. You walk fast normally, but when you be mad, you be walking real fast.
And you know I'm pigeon-toed.
Like that 3 times.
The feet be. You know I'm a little pigeon-toed now.
What was the name of that movie, Little Feet?
Yes. Happy Feet.
Happy Feet. That is you for sure. But you just be disheveled though. You just be all over the place. You can't find nothing. You be like, oh my God, where did I put this? Where did I put this? And I just be knowing you be having a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, that is how I am. That is how I am. But I'm working on it. Like I said, I'm
and you be short too.
Yeah. Like I don't want to be on the phone. I don't
want to talk.
I be want to get, but I will say.
Like you'll be like, okay, are y'all ready? Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
It's time to get to it.
But then you turn it on for the camera. I think we both like that though.
Oh, now one thing about me, Y'all, and I love the poor crew. Y'all will never know what I'm going through on this. Unless I tweet something or I get on live and I say something. When y'all watch Poor Minds, y'all will literally never know I'm going through it.
Yeah, same.
I think I'll talk about it. Like, I feel like now what I've been going through, like I'm on the other side of it. Like my little bouts that I go through, like I'm on the other side of it now. This morning, I took too much espresso today. So if y'all know, I'm just a little like, I took too much espresso this morning.
How many did you take?
I think he asked me. So when I ordered the drink, I ordered an extra shot. I don't know what I put on there, but he was like, you said you wanted 4 shots of espresso, right? And I was on the phone. I think I said, yeah. And I think he put 4 shots of espresso in there.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Craig over there like... You know, Craig
I'm so hyped already. So anyways, we're going to get really quick. Ty. Sorry, let me get to it before we forget.
I didn't even try my drink yet.
So Ty, before we get into the drink, you know what I've really been considering? I think we have to do an episode where Ty is on the couch. Because the people been asking. I think we're going to do that pretty soon.
They have been asking.
Where we have you on the couch, give you a mic. It's time to chat with Ty. Because the people been asking. And one thing about it, I love to listen to the audience and what they want to see. And Ty, you got some ride or die.
Yeah, I was at Howard Homecoming a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was people walking up to me like, oh my God, I know this is weird, but I love you on Poor Minds.
Yes. Ty, you're a star.
Me? You're a household name,
Wow.
Ty.
You're a household name.
Taking Star Tender to a new level.
I'm telling you.
And Eve.
Bernice and Gracie don't know about this Star Tender now.
Nothing
you know
on you.
So I think we are going to do an episode with Ty. I just got to figure out like what that looks like and how we want to do it and things that we want to talk about because I know people do want to get to know you, but I think it'll be fun.
I do too.
Because there's another episode that we're working on that's a little more personal.
It's another episode, that
we
we're
don't
working
want to say
on
it.
that we're going to drop before
the new year.
You had to warn me.
Yes, because you gets the chatty, bitch.
It's another episode, that we're working on that we're probably going to drop before the end of the new year.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very personal and it's going to be like a really good episode. I think y'all are really going to enjoy it. And I think it's going to be the same thing when we do an episode with you. Like we'll get, real personal with Ty.
We'll have to have, what's the girl? I'm sorry.
So y'all can really get to know
Aja come bartend.
Yeah, Aja come bartend. So we're going to have Ty. So y'all been asking, y'all gonna get it. So anyways, Ty, what we drinking today?
Okay, so
this is good.
one is called Nutty by Nature. Okay. I knew you was going to like that.
I like that.
Sound like us.
That's me today.
We're a little crazy.
Yes.
Perfect. It aligns all the time.
It does.
So this one we have your spirit of choice, whether it's vodka, tequila. This would also be really good with like a bourbon or whiskey if you're at home as well. We have some lime juice. We have some pistachio syrup. So that's what's giving some kind of like that nuttiness, that pistachio syrup in there. And then we added a little bit of Angostura bitters just to kind of give it a little bit more of that herbal flavoring. And we garnished it with a toasted marshmallow because it's bonfire season. Can't wait to toast me some marshmallows and graham crackers.
Yes, I love that.
S'mores. Yeah, so we have that one toasted with some marshmallows, and this is the Nutty by Nature.
This is delicious.
It's good.
I really like this. I love drinks that like step outside of the box because I feel like, every time you go out to have a drink, they have the same typical stuff. I feel like this is something different. Like this is something that if I ordered on the menu, I'll be like, I never tasted anything like this before.
I drink the same thing when I go out, and y'all, I messed up. I found a bar by my house that has $5 Tito's. I'll be going getting slizzard.
She do, and she don't never invite me.
Because I just go real quick. I don't stay long. I stay for like 30 minutes. I get drunk. I say, bring me 2 double Tito's. So I'll be having 2 doubles, $20.
Oh, no, that's okay, baby. You can leave me at home.
I'll be walking home like this. So yesterday...
And I know exactly what place she talking about, too.
So yesterday, I tried to go and try to get drunk. Yeah. You know why I couldn't go?
Why?
They had an active shooter in the area.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's so crazy because I started to go on a walk yesterday, and then I had ended up seeing the post on Instagram on ATL Scoop, and I was like, oh, never mind. Because, I be going on my little walks around the neighborhood.
Same. I had actually went... I was
at
outside.
The Four Seasons.
Oh, yes. And you know what? Before we get into the topics
go to
today,
the Four Seasons, where the hell could you go? This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And y'all know we are always going to talk about it, but go to therapy. But something that we want to do this month is showing gratitude, because that's very important for your mental health as well.
Yes, absolutely. So I definitely want to show some gratitude to my therapist, Carrie. She's been my therapist for probably the last 8 to 9 months, and she is amazing. We have covered so much ground. We have had so many different breakthroughs. And yeah, so shout out to her. She's probably my second or third therapist that I've had with BetterHelp.
Yes.
But they always make it super easy to change therapists if you need to. And that's one thing I love about it. And it's super affordable.
Yes, and also I want to give a shout out to my therapist, Dr. Alderi. We've been working together for over a year now, and we are locked in. And also I want to give gratitude to myself, because one thing about therapy is you have to stick to it. And I've seen so much growth, so much progress. So shout out to myself. So if you want to start therapy and you've been kind of hesitant about it, this is your sign to start now. Go to betterhelp.com/poorminds. That's better, HELP.com/poorminds and get 10% off of your first month. Let the gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/poorminds today. Get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/poorminds. I always wonder this with shooters, and I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to be insensitive. I always wonder why when shooters go out and they do what they do and then they do themselves. You know, you could have just skipped that part and just did yourself. Like, why you got to do all this and then you're going to, you know what I'm saying?
Because I think it's just, they want people to suffer with them. They, you know, they want to take people down
so
with
weird.
them. I mean, but that's just how people are by nature. You know, we talk about this all the time. I think that that's why when people are going through things, they spew negativity and spew hate online.
Okay.
Because of what they're going through internally.
And they want other people to feel
And they want
that.
other people to feel it. So I feel like it's the same thing with that. Because for you to go and be an active shooter and you out shooting niggas for no reason. What?
That was a little vulgar.
What?
Shooting in.
Because they are. They be out shooting. This is like, okay, so I've been living in Midtown for a really long time. I've been living in Midtown pretty much the whole time I've lived in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So like 7 years, because the first year I lived in Atlantic Station.
But it's right there.
Right. Which, so pretty much the same area. So I have been living in Midtown for like 7 years, and it's been like an active shooter in Midtown like 3-4 times while I've been living there.
And see,
that's crazy. That's a lot of time.
And when I lived on the east side, I was safe over there.
Remember, no, you was not.
I never had an active shooter over on the east side,
yeah, but they used to be breaking in.
I didn't feel it.
They used to be robbing.
My car did not get broken into until I moved to Atlantic Station. Well, I don't know. I think a dude I was dating did that.
Well, I ain't gonna say nothing, because last time I said something, you got mad at me.
What?
When I talked about...
Oh, I did?
Yes. But, yes.
I was poured in, so I probably got offended.
You did.
Because stop talking about where I live.
I wasn't talking about where you live. I said what happened, and you got so mad at me.
And I get mad again.
You was like, Drea, when the cameras turned off, you was like, Drea, we need to talk.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? About what? And that's when we used to really get drunk. So I was like, what do you want to talk about?
Because, don't be talking about the east side.
But I wasn't. I was just saying my experience.
When you lived with me for a little bit, we used to have a ball, okay, in my little apartment.
That's why I was only there for a month.
Girl,
I had to get the fuck on.
Girl, fuck you. That was a nice accommodation.
No, your apartment was the actual apartment. Like when you walked in the apartment, beautiful home. Beautiful gown.
I remember when my mom came over for the first time, she was like, oh God.
Yeah.
She was like, where are you living? And she walked in, she was like, oh, okay.
That's how I felt too. I clutched my pearls. But then when I walked in, I said, this is nice.
Girl.
You fixed this up real nice. You did. But anyways, like I was saying, I've been living in Midtown for a long time, and it's been active shooters in Midtown a few times. Like last year around this time, it was an active shooter in Midtown. Last year around this time. And then about 6 months ago, it was a shooting at the MARTA station. Somebody got shot at the MARTA station.
Oh, Lord. What we gonna do?
Move.
Do you think they should make guns illegal?
It's time for us to go on the
Girl, speak for yourself. Unless I buy a house, and I really don't want to buy a house in Atlanta.
I want to buy a house in Houston first.
I want a farm. I want a farm. I just want a small farm.
In Atlanta?
Wherever I build a house. Like, I need a garden. I need, like, 3 chickens. And I need, like, I don't need a cow because I don't drink milk. And I don't, I'm not a big red milk person. I'm not into that. I'm not trying to get into that business. I want to do things that I want to do. I want a few.
But agriculture is a big market.
It is, but I'm not. A lot of money. I get it, but if I do anything where I start to sell something, I'll
give me a cow.
You know, I always talk about him, Jason Mraz.
A1 Wagyu.
I got that in my pants.
That was good.
Yeah, I ate that. I nibbled.
They be doing.
I use that one.
I nibbled.
I got that A1 Wagyu.
But no, I'll say this. I always talk about Jason Mraz all the time. Jason Mraz was a popular singer. You remember that song, I'm Yours? You don't remember that song? Okay, so anyways, Jason Mraz, he was a singer. He probably still makes music. I'm not sure. Basically, long story short, he has an avocado farm. And if y'all know how hard it is to grow an avocado tree, it's very hard.
Why?
It takes 7 years for you to grow a tree and for it to even have the fruit of it on there. It's very hard to grow an avocado tree from scratch. Most of the time, people get the plants and they already have one that's already growing. Anyways, fast forward, Jason Mraz, he has an avocado farm and he supplies avocados on like the West Coast. So basically like all the Chipotles, a bunch of farms out there, a bunch of grocery stores, and he's like a multimillionaire off of avocados. So if anything, y'all might catch me with like a tomato farm, avocado farm, but like animals,
that's not your
But
thing.
no, but if I'll sell some herbs. I done sold a little weed before. I'll sell some sage.
When the fuck did you sell weed?
I mean, it wasn't like I was selling it. I had some and I was just like, hey, you want this? I ain't finna smoke it. And I had a crackhead that I worked with, and she was like, I need that.
And you was comfortable selling drugs to a crackhead? How do you know she wouldn't have robbed you?
I didn't sell, because she was my coworker. She was like, bro, I need to fucking smoke. And I was like, oh, I got some. Because it was like something from the dude I was talking to at the time, and we wasn't talking no more, and he had left it in the car, and I was like, you want this blunt? $20.
And how much you sold it?
$20.
$20.
And it was some Reggie, too. I know she was mad. She was smoking straight boo-boo.
Lex, you've lived so many different lives.
This is when I worked at TGI Friday.
You was a drug dealer.
I was a drug dealer.
You was a drug dealer. Wait, let me open my...
Okay, so y'all, we trying this.
So,
I remember this candy.
Yeah, so it's the Warheads. Shout out to Warheads.
War?
Oh. War.
You said Warhead.
It's war.
I'm 35
war.
at war.
At war. Mm-hmm. That's wrong.
No, I think no.
But anyways,
this is extreme sour.
It's the extreme sours. So I used to eat these as a kid, but like I haven't ate these in ages.
So long. What's other old candy you used to eat?
If it's still as sour that I used to eat, ring pops,
Rolos. Do y'all remember Rolos?
I used to eat Rolos.
Oh my God, Rolos were so good.
Ring pops, the sour punch straws.
I used to do. They were nasty, but it was fun. The Pez candy.
Oh, I never liked those.
I never liked it, but it was just fun.
Sweet tarts,
bubble tape, the bubble tape. But that's still candy that's still available. I'm talking about candy.
People, they still have Pez.
They still have Pez for real.
I'm sure you could probably order it online.
Now, one candy that I used to eat all the time that's still available, cookies and cream. I used to love the cookies and cream candy bar.
The Hershey's?
Yes. That's something I used to eat all the time. But you know what's crazy? As I've gotten older, y'all, this is how I know age thing is real. I love crossword puzzles. I love paydays. I love a good payday.
My mom loved payday.
Because me and your mom are damn near the same age at this point.
No, y'all not.
Close enough.
My mama is
I'm right there
years
with
older than you.
So let's try these.
Cheers.
Black cherry.
You ready? And I have watermelon.
Ooh, watermelon probably real sour.
It's sour.
Lord have mercy.
But you know what? It ain't that.
It's tolerable. But, like, I feel like it burned my taste buds off.
I think for me, I I eat nerds a lot. The nerds clusters. I'm not gonna finish it.
Yeah. My eyes started watering.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's not good though. It's not a good candy. Warheads aren't good. This is definitely for the kids.
I feel like it's good, especially
Yeah.
like to me it's good once you get the sour off. But that sour is like lingering. But anyways,
Let's get to these
we even
topics.
got into the first topic, but
Can I go ahead and get another shot?
and I forgot to talk about, and I didn't even finish talking about me being sick.
Well, talk about your
I was
detox.
sick.
Let's talk about that.
And then now I feel a little better
Good.
because I was in Houston and I was outside, and I just feel like everything be outside in Houston. It be all type of stuff in the air. So I caught something and came back.
Thank you.
I don't think it was contagious though, because I've been around numerous people and nobody
got it.
got my cold or whatever. But I've been doing a detox for the past 7 days. I really was gonna try to do 30, but clearly
That's all right.
I failed.
That's all right. That's
But-
all right. Well, you look good. You look blessed.
Thank you. I normally always do like a little 40-day.
Is this the first time you record? No, you recorded with the Bob for Halloween.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
The Bob is bobbing.
It is. This is gonna be the last episode with it though. I'm switching it up.
I'm about to get my
Trying
hair
something
done.
new.
I might go to by the time this episode drops, which I'm kind of happy that we're kind of behind on episodes in the can because this is dropping very soon. So by the time y'all see this, I might possibly be in Barbados with Killa next week, or by the time y'all see this. So I'm thinking about getting my hair braided real quick.
Just gonna get boho braids.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the bob again, the bob bohos. I need to have
The
my
Bob was eating.
yeah. I need my eat, pray, love moment for a second.
I feel you on that. We need to move. I told Lex, I said we need to move somewhere for like a month.
But like I
to get out
but
of
I'm
Atlanta.
trying to think of where I want to go because I want to go somewhere where it's about like wellness and mental health and eating good, exercising, and just tuning in with oneself. Because for a while I did want to do the Miami for a month. Or yeah, I would like to go there. But even if we do something domestically, maybe like an Arizona, like Sedona or something.
For a month?
Yeah, like somewhere that's just like I can just relax. So I've really been thinking about like where I want to go because wherever I want to do, like I want it to be intention. It's not like an outside thing. It's a more like internal, let me focus and get myself together type thing. So I'm still definitely thinking about it because I still want to do it. I think we both should. But I just want to be intentional about wherever I go and make sure I have the resources to do the things that I want to do and need to do.
I just feel like, we're not getting any younger. You might as well
I'm
try
here for it.
something new. We ain't got nothing to lose. We can and we got places in Atlanta. We can always come back.
Facts. All right, let's get into these topics today. All right. So I wanted to talk about this today. Obviously, this is a hot topic that's going on right now. And I wanted to discuss it. One thing that I say, me and Drea are not TikTokers. We don't be on TikTok, but I love, because TikTok be on us. There's always, I searched Poor Mind on TikTok the other day. There's so many videos of people like breaking down Poor Minds. Like, oh my God, the Poor Minds girlies responded. Oh, the Poor Minds. Oh, if I worked for PR for Poor Minds, this is what, let me tell y'all, I be seeing y'all. Y'all don't be thinking I be seeing y'all, but I be on TikTok. So anyway.
Come work. The budget's small, but.
But anyway, so basically there's a discourse on TikTok because Ray Monte and Aaliyah J had a little spat. Now, if you're a makeup girly and you're into the makeup, and obviously I'm just going to run down the situation, but there's another topic that I want to talk about that's more broad. But basically, Aaliyah J is an OG YouTuber. She was the it girl at one point, doing makeup, vlogs, all of that. I'm still a fan of Aaliyah J. Love her content, loved her content, all that good stuff. So Aaliyah J had this friend named Justin, and he used to always appear on her YouTubes and appear with her when she did her vlogs. So recently, I guess they were doing like a makeup tutorial Q&A, and they were talking about influencers then versus influencers now. And Justin he went on a little tangent about how being an influencer then in like 2015, 16, you had to actually be talented. And versus now, you can walk up to people in Walmart and be like, oh, you look cute, ma'am. You look beautiful today, and get 1 million views on TikTok, and now you're viral. Obviously, that was shade towards Ray Monte. And Ray Monte responded and he went off. So I
love Ray Monte.
Again, and I want to touch on that a little
on
bit.
The show.
I love Ray Monte.
And so I love him and his friends.
I love him and his friends, but I also love Aaliyah J. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too familiar.
I like Aaliyah J too.
I love Aaliyah J. I'm not too familiar with Justin, and that's no shade because I never watched Aaliyah's vlogs. I would more so watch her makeup. Like the girl taught me how to be the face. Her and Jackie Aina.
Yeah, same.
That's how I learned my makeup. Mm-hmm. So I'm not too familiar with Justin, but I will say this. I want to talk about Ray Monte first because what I do notice online, and like I said, I am a 35-year-old auntie, okay? I have nephews. I am a grown woman.
Not you raised the generation.
I didn't raise a generation, though, because I was never a it girl back then. I think I am a little bit of a it girl now, but it's because I have wisdom and knowledge and I can spread it.
Right.
So me being somebody that is in the space of content creating, I'll say this. And I'll tell y'all why Ray Monte bothers y'all. And I'm not saying he bothers Justin. I'm talking to everybody. And this is going to lead into the topic. Ray Monte bothers a lot of people because he is one of the very few that are in this circle who can do whatever the hell they want to do, and major brands still love them. Because a lot of people told Cardi, oh, you're going to have to clean it up. No, she didn't. Glorilla, oh, you're going to have to clean it up. No, she didn't. Ray Monte, clean it up. No, he don't. And it's a select people in this life who are chosen to walk that path, but that path is for them. We are not going to see too many people that have to move like a Beyonce and everything's perfect, like a Kim Kardashian.
Not in 2024. I mean, I don't think Kim Kardashian is a good example, though.
I think
because to me, she's another person who moved how she want to move.
But I don't think she does because
I do.
But everything that Kim Kardashian posts now is strategic.
I think with age and becoming a mother, I think that she cares way more now about how things look.
Right.
But I think at one point in time, she did not care and she did exactly what she wanted.
I mean, that's fair, but back on the topic. Yeah. So how do you feel about how Ray Monte is perceived and how other people perceive him?
I like Ray Monte, but I also like people who are authentically themselves.
I agree.
I like people that don't conform, yeah. People that don't conform to what society thinks that they're supposed to be. If you have an opinion and this is how you feel, you stand on how you feel and this is what I said and this is what I meant and this is what it is, and whoever don't like it, you don't like it, but I appreciate the people that do. Mm-hmm. I like the fact that he lives and thrives in who he is, and people either have to accept it or they don't. And that's the thing about it. Like I always say, you don't have to follow people. You don't have to watch them. Mm-hmm. You don't have to look at their content if you don't like it. All of the outrage that people be having when it comes to him and when it comes to other influencers that are like him, I think it's just ridiculous because at the end of the day, you don't have to consume content that you don't like. I think he is a breath of fresh air. I think he says a lot of controversial things that a lot of people won't say, but he be telling the truth.
Yeah.
It be what people be thinking, they just ain't bold enough to type it. And I feel like the audience that is meant for him is always going to gravitate towards him, and I feel like the opportunities that are meant for him are always going to gravitate towards him because what's for you is for you. I think a lot of people don't like people who are bold.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that makes people feel some type of way when people are so bold that they can just stand strongly in who they are and what they believe in their opinions and not give two fucks about what other people think. Because most people care.
Yeah.
And I think we're in this whole era of influencers wanting to model after other influencers who are already successful. So it's like, oh, well, let me try to be more like, and I'm not going to say any names, but like, let me try to be more like this person because they give a soft life aesthetic. Let me be more like this person because they're a little more docile and submissive.
That's a good word. Let me write that down, nigga.
Girl, shut up. But no, for real though, it's like I think we live in this era of people trying to water themselves down to be what they think
it's gonna get them the brand deal
because they see what other people are doing to get the brand deals. And I think Raymonte be like, fuck that. I'm me. And the brand deals, that's for me. I'm gonna get them. And if I don't get one, I don't get it. But I'm still gonna be me online and I'm still gonna say what the fuck I wanna say. I'm still gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. And I'm proud and loud about who I am.
And let me say this too. I want y'all to stop trying to make people that are special and know they're special feel like they're not special. Because I hate when people even see us or see another influencer and they be like, they're not doing anything special. It doesn't matter what they're doing.
Well, if we ain't doing nothing special, then why you
No, it's
doing
not
nothing?
about, well, let me say, it's not about them not doing anything special because maybe I'm not. I've been on the internet for the past month because I spit out a fucking cookie. Was it anything special? No, but people found it funny. Some people were mad at me.
I mean, but if they would have spit out a cookie, it wouldn't have got that amount of views.
So stop trying to make people feel like they aren't special when they are. Raymonte is special, and that just
marshmallow was good.
And that just is what it is. Some people are just special. And I'm not saying nobody is better than other people because you can find somebody who works a 9-to-5 job and they are special in that field and they're going to work their way up to be very high in this company because they are special at what they do.
Nobody is better than other people, but some people are highly favored. Some people are chosen.
In certain fields.
In their calling.
Whatever exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I hate talking about this because my opinions on certain things very controversial.
Well, no, I feel like everybody has something special about them, but what I'm saying
but I don't think it's necessarily necessarily set you apart or make you rich. I think some people, what makes them special is what's gonna make them rich.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody has something special about them. And since we're talking about Raymonte, what makes him special is why he's so successful.
Right.
Some people are special in other ways, but I say all that to say...
it's not going to make you successful.
Right. I say all that to say, stop trying to take away from people. We are in a different era. So that's going to get into the topic of influencers in 2015 versus influencers now. What is the criteria? Do I believe that in 2015 and 16 and before that, you had to do something different? Yes. But that was just the times then. That doesn't mean you aren't talented. I think it still takes talent to be an influencer now.
I think back in the day, people were more authentic. Honestly, that's the difference back then and now to me. People were way more authentic. People were doing what the fuck they wanted to do with their content and just posting.
Right.
Posting because this is what I want to do. This is my vlog. This is what I'm doing today. They wasn't thinking twice about it. Oh, let me post this makeup tutorial. Not thinking twice about it.
Yeah.
People now, everybody is trying to be like the people that are successful. And it's annoying as fuck because where is the originality? Nobody is original anymore. All they do is copy off of what they see popular influencers doing.
And it works. It's a lot of people who copy people's content. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I be scrolling TikTok all day, every day. There is this content creator. She has like 16 million followers, not kidding. They caught her stealing a smaller creator. This girl has like 10,000 followers. They caught her with like 3 or 4 videos. And I'm not talking about copied like, oh, word for word, bar for bar. They literally have videos side by side. She memorized the girl's videos type shit. Like, that's how bad it is. But nobody cares because she has the bigger following. It's the same thing in the music industry.
But how did she get the bigger following? Did she get it from copying the other
Who knows? Probably from copying other people, but they can't find them. Because it works now. It does work for some people, but that's why it's people who are jumbled in, who are the people who are actually talented and the people who ain't, and everything gets mixed up.
Yeah.
And I can say that, but what I think about Raymonte, I think he's different. I don't think he copies off anybody, but y'all are trying to bunch him in with these people who do that fake shit, and I don't think that's fair to him. Because at the end of the day, we can't lie. He's funny. He's witty. He got it. So stop trying to take that away just because other people, they do stupid stuff or may copy off somebody. Or there's a little boy who got shot because he was trying to do a prank on somebody. You can do anything to go viral nowadays, and everybody wants their viral moment, but I don't think Raymonte tries to go viral. I think he just...
No, I think he just says stuff online and it go viral. all the time.
He can't help it.
Ditto.
He can't help it.
I get it.
So stop. I just feel like stop.
Sip my drink.
And like I said, I don't know much. This is not shade towards Justin or anybody, but I see a lot of people coming for Raymond online, and a lot of people just coming for people who are special. Like some people just have the gift of gab, and they can sit with their phone in their face, and people are interested. And people are just interested. So I think the difference between influencers then, influencers now, influencers then, it wasn't as competitive. Not a lot of people were trying to do it. So you had to stick out. You had to be different. Now, not so much. You can do anything. People literally sit on their camera eating and make a living from just eating. I seen a girl, she made...
And mind you,
she ate
no shade to the
7 bites.
no shade to the mukbang people, but shade. I don't want to see nobody eating.
She
they
ate
food,
a Chipotle bowl in 7 bites, bro.
I saw that.
7 bites.
But that was...
And washed it down with some Doritos.
Well, that was a little intriguing. Just like that man who eat that Popeye's biscuit in 1 bite.
Oh, my... Now, I like him. He be like, hey, friend, come on. Come get some.
I like him.
He ate a taco in 2 bites.
I like him too, but it's very few influencers that do like the mukbangs and the eating content that I actually like, because I feel like it's just such low-hanging fruit. It is. I mean, if you make money off of it, cool, but it's such low-hanging fruit. Like, it's like, oh, let me set the tripod up and eat every time and smack real hard and slurp real hard. And like, I do think it's, obviously, it is an audience for that. That's why a lot of those people become really successful, the ASMR and stuff, and, you know, smacking and whispering.
What's the name? And we gotta credit the originator though.
That lady.
Yes, with the wig.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Y'all stole her flow word for
y'all
word.
Did, bar for bar. Y'all did. Y'all stole it from her. And I wish
like
I could remember her name. Yes. What is that lady name? We need to give her credit.
She used to be. I used to use her memes.
I know, me
too.
She used to be typing.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you talking about. Because she was the OG.
B Love.
No, well, B Love is one of the.
She's one of the OGs though, because she was the first person I seen breaking down crab legs,
and she made her own sauce and everything.
Made her own line.
Be lovely, but yes, I think that's what I was saying. Like some people that have gotten in that lane, they have done very well with it. But like now in 2024, because Be Lovely, she started getting popping like, I don't know, maybe like 2018, 2017, even before that. I think right now it's such low-hanging fruit is what I was getting at. Like, I think everybody is just trying to do it because they've seen the pioneers, they've seen the OGs, the people like that.
The pioneer in ASMR.
Okay, but
no.
But are you not if you've made millions? No, I know, but I'm saying, are you not if you've made millions of dollars from it? And you have millions of subscribers on YouTube? Like, hey, I can't hate on it.
I think we're pioneers in talking shit.
No, we are.
We talk that hot shit.
We do, and that's why people don't be liking us. We be
damn, people don't like
they
us.
don't.
Oh my God.
But guess who don't give a fuck?
Me. Okay. So yeah, let us know what y'all think.
Oh.
Shout out to Raymonte, Malik, and
Aaliyah.
And Dre, and Aaliyah J, and Justin. Shout out to all y'all. We just had to use y'all for a little example. You know, we be trying to be in the know with what, you know, the streets got going on. Because I feel like we just be so uninvolved and in our own little worlds. Ooh.
Don't tell me to take no shot, then be taking all day to take that shit.
But I be trying to be in the
just holding it and talking. Just
you know what I talk. It's that espresso.
Yeah, it's that espresso, and I was about to be that Tito's too.
So we're talking topic number 2. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Drea Nicole.
And y'all know we always have a little financial advice for y'all. So we gonna tell y'all about Chime.com.
Yes, I love Chime because it makes it super easy to take control of your finances. I love that they have fee-free overdrafts up to $200, and they have Spot Me Boost.
So if you ever need a little cash and you strapped for it, Chime has your back. And the best thing that I like about it is if you have direct deposit, you can get your check up to 2 days early. I don't know about y'all, but I be needing that little 48 hours to get my money back. You know what I'm saying?
I need my money early.
That's what I'm saying. So what you're going to do is go to chime.com/pour Poor Minds. It only takes 2 minutes to sign up. I'm telling y'all, this is a way to get ahead, get financially responsible, and you can deal with no hassle of fees, overdraft fees. You can get spotted money, whatever you need. Chime.com is here to help you. Make all your fall finances a little greener by working towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your account in just 2 minutes at chime.com/poorminds. That's chime.com/poorminds. Chime feels like progress.
Bank services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. or Stride Bank, N.A. Members FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
Okay. So for topic number 2, I really wanted to talk about the influencer to religious influencer pipeline. Like, it's been happening a lot lately. Like, I think that, when people be failing in other lanes, then they want to get all spiritual. And it's nothing wrong with that if it's genuine. Like, if you genuinely have had a come to Jesus moment.
You love God?
Yeah, if you genuinely have had a come to Jesus moment and you really are trying to grow closer in your walk with God and closer in faith and walk the right path, then I'm all for it. But if you doing it for a come up, or if you doing it for money because
or even worse, a man. They doing it for the men.
That too. Like, if you doing it for the wrong reasons, then I'm just not.
We get messy. I had to chew my gum.
If you doing it for the wrong reasons, I'm just not here for that. Because one thing, I play about a lot of things. I don't think you should play about God. For real though, I really don't. Like, to me, that's not something to play with. Religion is not something to play with. And I feel like it's preying on people's weaknesses. Like, influencers who are doing that now are no different from pastors who we have found out about back in the day, who were like,
remember that pastor we saw in the
laundering
club?
money, stealing money. It's a pastor from Houston, popular pastor.
Remember we saw that pastor in the club at...
Who?
You know who we saw.
No, I don't. Who?
I'm going to tell you after, because they
relive. Oh, we saw him at the party?
Yes. Girl, you know we did, because I was like,
He said came to the party for the photos.
He was like this, bow, 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 bow. Growl, growl. Okay, he was
not. He was not. Because I feel like I would have remembered. I really would have remembered that if he was doing all of that. But no, I feel...
do. Shout out to
you gotta poke the lips out. But no, I feel like the pastors, not the pastors, the influencers that be doing that are no different from the pastors who be stealing money from the congregation.
Agreed.
It's like, it's the same thing, different game.
This is what's
different lane.
This is what's so hard. So I never talk about this on the show. I've mentioned it before, but I've mentioned it to you. I have gone on, and it's still going on, a very personal, private, spiritual journey. I don't talk about it to nobody except my therapist. Because it's not y'all business. Mm-hmm. And we talked about this on the episode. We were talking about desperation in your 30s. A lot of times, these middlemen are messing up your journey. And when I say a middleman, it's because you're trying to connect through God. You're trying to connect to God through somebody. You need to go directly to the source, okay? Sometimes y'all are listening to people who are not God sent to preach this word to you, and y'all are listening to people who have ulterior motives. And it gets scary to me because it was one particular person, and I'm not gonna say no names, but I remember when she posted this shit. I remember I called Drea, because at the moment, unbeknownst to a lot of people around me, I was going through mine, and I'm just, I'm seeing things, I'm noticing things, and I'm just like, I just remember being so vocal about it to my friends, because I was like, this is so crazy, and I'm interested to see how this is gonna turn out. And it turned out exactly like I thought. And I just think it's so crazy because I am afraid of people like that. I am afraid of people who can get on. Like, I understand the responsibility of Poor Minds and that we have, and we've created a safe space. That's why I try to be on here and be as careful as I am. And I know we get on here and I say jokes about church and about God, but I always say God gave me my humor. So when I make jokes about church or God, I don't care what y'all have to feel because I went directly to the source for mine.
I mean, but we've also never tried to capitalize off of our relationship with God. Like, we've never tried to make money off of the fact that we have a relationship with God or like our spiritual journeys. So
I think it's so crazy and it's scary. Now, do I want to mention names or not?
I don't care. That's up to you.
Okay, so
you gotta take that up with God.
You right. I was interested in this person's journey because I have a different view than everybody else has. And since we're talking about TikTok and influencers today, that's going to be the theme of today. The TikTok. Wait, they don't love you. No, that's a challenge on TikTok right now. Auntie be knowing now.
Oh, we gonna do it.
Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Come on now. Catch up, mustard. So there's an influencer. She's extremely popular on TikTok. Her name is Amani. So Amani has a podcast. I don't personally know Amani. We've met her before. And Amani is someone who talks about like relationship topics a lot. She used to talk about, dating.
Oh, we met her.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I don't know her personally, but we've met her before.
Yeah.
She was somebody who used her platform to talk about, dating and dating somebody who is on your level or higher. Kind of the content that we used to do. Same thing. I was never mad at the things she said. She was another person who had controversial opinions and she stood on business. Now, Amani's kind of changed her tone and she's kind of talking about religious things and people are like, oh, but you were just a bartender last week and you were just this last week and I'm not gonna lie. I might this might hit me in the ass later on. I don't think she playing. I think this is really like her word and what she believes and who she was. You know what I think was fake? I think what's fake was her trying to speak on the dating shit. I think she was trying to do something in that moment to feel like, okay, I'm not saying, and this is just my opinion because I don't know her, but I think she was trying to conform to what society thought they could see from her because she's a beautiful woman living in Atlanta. She may be dating certain type of men to live a certain type of lifestyle. But I think this might be what she really was because she was like, I was raised in the church. Like, this is what I really knew. And sometimes you get caught up in shit. Because I know me, I'm another example. When I first moved to Atlanta, I got lost in the sauce. I lost myself. I was like, get you a BDD, go outside, smoke the hooks, eat the lamb chops. And I was eating them lamb chops, bitch. And I was shaking that lamb
Why
chop.
are you shaking like that?
Because that's how I used to do it. I used to be in the club popping that Wagyu beef.
But I don't know, though. Like, see, the thing to me...
What happened?
The thing to me is I don't necessarily think that that's lost. Like, I think being in your 20s and finding yourself and exploring different versions of yourself is normal. Like, me partying and being outside and, like, dating some of the people that I dated when I was in my 20s, smoking hookah, eating lamb chops. I think that was a part of my...
Last time you had a lamb chop, by the way?
Ooh, it been a minute, honestly.
Ty, when the last time you had a lamb chop?
This week.
I know it! I knew Ty was gonna say it.
It been a minute. I haven't had a lamb chop in, ooh.
If you eat a lamb chop, I know you've been outside.
Yeah.
Because if I ask you like,
girl,
what's your favorite
staple.
lamb chop? If I ask you, lamb chop. If I ask you what's your favorite restaurant, and you be like, oh girl, they got good lamb chops. Bitch, I'm not going.
Yeah.
That's
a lamb chop in Atlanta is a staple. Like, if you having lamb chops, you outside.
Don't talk to me about a good
You
restaurant.
outside. You are. You at the lounges. You at the hookah lounges. Because that's where they be having the best lamb chops. Mac and cheese, little broccolini on the side. I loves me a good plate. But what I'm saying is...
Sorry, go back to the topic. My bad.
It's okay. I just feel like that is a part of your journey. You know, like I had an outside moment when I was younger and it's okay because to me in your 20s, that's what you supposed to do.
But is that outside dick keeping them hoes sick?
It ain't keep me sick.
No, I'm talking about like when you was outside, you used to make them niggas mad. The niggas you
Well, when he said that outside dick keep them hoes sick, I thought he meant like it gave her STD.
No, I thought he meant like that outside dick, like my dick outside is making you mad because I'm giving it. See, this is why we interpret.
This is why I love having conversations with people because it's so interesting how the human brain works. It's crazy how we can hear the same thing and interpret it too.
I took it as I'm outside and I'm giving other hoes that dick and you sick because you think I belong to you.
No, I thought that it meant that outside did keep them hoes sick because he be fucking everybody raw and then he be bringing it back home and not everybody got to take them antibiotics. The little penicillin shot. I don't know.
Well, maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe we both wrong. We need to have Juvenile on the show.
Yeah, because we can't ask the other one because he up there with Annie.
Who? Michael Jackson?
Soulja Slim? Ain't that his name?
Oh. Wait, what? Who is Annie?
My mama!
Oh! You said up there with Annie. I don't know why I started thinking of Annie, are you okay?
Because she not.
Okay, Annie.
She not okay. Bitch.
Bitch, that's why I said
Annie, are you...
She fine because she with the Lord. She's
I hope so.
To be with the Lord.
Because she was a motherfucker.
She went on to be with the Lord. I thought you was talking about Michael Jackson because he had that song.
Annie.
Yeah.
She not okay.
But I didn't think he was talking about your mama though. You think he was talking about your mama?
Probably. My mama used to set that thing out now. My mama used to be outside.
What if Michael Jackson is...
What's my daddy? That's why I can...
No.
He came through. Michael.
No, your daddy was Teddy Pendergrass.
My daddy looked exactly like Teddy Pendergrass.
He do.
That's crazy. It's really crazy. My uncle looked like...
But when I be looking at you, I don't know who you look more like. I don't know if you look more like your mama or your daddy, because you like a good mixture.
I'm a good mixture. Now, my sister looks like my dad. It's crazy because...
Really?
Yes. People see my sister, they be like, oh, she looks like her mom. My sister has a very chiseled face. So my sister has almond-shaped eyes. So the almond-shaped eyes, that's a trait that my dad had. I have like the big face, the stuffed face. My mom had that. So my sister looks like my dad. I look like my mom. Mm-hmm. Both did though.
Anyways, bro.
Well,
amen.
Crazy.
Right. Shout out to them people. Didn't they used to do that back in the day?
That's what the track stars do.
Yeah, for real though. Shout out.
And they be doing that shit and be running a 13. Look, y'all be slow as hell talking about.
Shout out to my daddy too.
He right there.
He is. Did I ever tell you one time,
man?
My man,
I don't want to.
It makes him uncomfortable because he feel like he be looking at him, and I was
why you be beating at me?
I ain't gonna lie though. I try not to beat it with this hand.
But you right-handed.
I try to do it with my.
I know he be mad, man. You was the right hand, bitch.
No, but that's why I feel like now I probably could do a lot of things with both hands.
Not you.
What's
it called?
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Not you had to learn.
I did. But anyways, how we start talking about beating dick and we supposed to be talking about the Lord? This show
is horrible.
It's horrible. Back to what I was saying.
Okay. My bad.
I feel like religious people will spend a lot of money on religion and on their beliefs.
And I want them people to stop.
And so that's why, yes. And so that's what I was about to say. I feel like that's why so many influencers are like following that pipeline and going that way, because they know, like, if I can convince people that I have changed my life around and I was just a sinner and I'm born again.
You can do it too.
And I got back up again.
You should. What's that ad? You should be here.
Yeah.
Remember that? It's giving that.
And they will give their money to you because they feel like you are a changed woman, like you have been saved. I just think it's so I just think it's so messed up to like take advantage
It's
of.
predatorial.
Predatorial?
Yeah, like you can be you're
A predator for many different reasons.
You can prey on the weak. That's what it is to be a predator. You're preying on the weak. And there's very few people that I believe their journey. There was another event that went on this past weekend and I didn't get to make it. And I saw a lot of clips from it. But this is another person who I have always loved from a distance. And I see everything that she's going through, and I'm like, man, I think that's why a lot of people resonate with us. The people that really follow us and see how we talk on lives, and they see how we talk on a daily basis. Like, I get online, if you're not a part of the Port Crew, I really don't want to talk to you because I'm not here for you. I have a message to send about feeling good about yourself, about mental health, and those are the people I need to reach. About being a Black woman and being unapologetically you. That's who I'm trying to talk to. I'm not trying to talk to the people who don't like me and don't understand me and they feel like, oh, Lex and Drea, all they care about is being bad and being cute. I'm not for you. Because if you know me, you know.
I mean, that's not all I care about, but it's a good portion.
I mean, either way, I'm not here for you. But this person's journey.
You ain't wrong. If I wasn't bad and cute one day, I would be very upset. Like if I woke up and I was known.
See, I was trying to preach the word and give a message. And go!
I would feel.
Remember that man at night?
And go!
I used to be like,
Yeah.
oh my God, why would he do that?
For a prank.
That was another one. Taking advantage. And God, he did that on purpose to wake your ass up.
Wasn't his name Pastor Kearney Thomas?
I don't know, but he was selling holy water. Bro, you know you out of line. He was selling the water.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Man.
They sell water in the stores.
No, but you know what you try to attach.
They sell water in the stores.
But don't try to sell. Don't put holy
Selling
on
water.
It. Just sell water for if you're thirsty.
But if you really think about it, selling water, period, is fucked up because water is free.
Come on now. Come on, capitalism queen.
I'm just saying, water is free.
You need to start a series
You
called...
can go down to your local spring and fill up your jug.
We need to start a segment called Capitalism Queens and talk about what people don't need to spend their money on.
They don't.
And we need to ruin capitalism. How about that?
Now it's going to taste like minerals. Might taste a little... You might need to boil it.
No, you got to boil.
You need to boil it.
Burl it.
You need to boil it.
Burl it.
But, I mean,
So
paying for water is fucked up.
Paying for water is crazy. Paying for a lot of things is messed up. That's why I'm finna get some chickens. My man,
having chickens off of 11th Street is crazy.
I'm not gonna have my chickens on 11th Street.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna get my chickens when I move. Now, don't come over my house asking me for some basil because I got my basil grown.
I am gonna ask for basil. I'm not gonna ask for chicken. I don't eat chicken.
Anyways, getting back to the point of the lady I was talking about. I was talking about Megan Ashley because I be in the know of a lot of things that's going on.
Who's Megan Ashley?
She had the podcast with B. Simone and, everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And like I said, I like B. Simone. I like Megan Ashley. But like I said, with my spiritual journey, I follow a lot of people, and I just like to see what people got going on. And like I said, the only reason I felt this way to speak on it because I wanted to go to the Act 242 event that happened this past weekend, and I saw clips of her speaking at the event, and I'm just enjoying watching her journey. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like their paths, obviously separated, and B. Simone is still successful doing the things that she wants to do, and so is Megan. But I'm just glad because sometimes when you depart from somebody who is like that huge, it's like you feel like, where do I go next? So I always be interested in looking kind of at the underdog and what they're gonna do next because, I've had situations where I split from people, things, companies, anything where I felt like, oh my God, I dropped the ball. How do I pick up the pieces? But she's one person that I feel like she is true and pure in her, spiritual journey. And her words are interesting and they can give you a perspective that's kind of true to what she really feels. So I say all that to say is just be careful who you follow. And I always say, when you trying to get the word, sometimes y'all just really need to sit down and just read the Bible directly.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best way to do it. That's why the Bible is there. The Bible is literally the blueprint. It's literally instructions. It's literally direction. Anything that you have any questions about, it's all there in the Bible. Anything that you need answers for, you can get on Google. Oh, I'm struggling right now with faith.
Ooh, this is how I know God is real.
Yeah. I'm struggling right now with faith. It will tell you what scriptures you need to read. I'm struggling right now financially. It will tell you what scriptures you need to read.
I'm sorry.
I'm struggling with betrayal. These are the scriptures you need to read. Like, the Bible is there for a reason. So many people don't want to dig deep into it because at the end of the day, I think the problem with people is a lot of people don't want to dig deep into the Bible and into religion because they cool with living their life the way that they living it. So it's like they rather just not know. Because it's like once you know, you being disobedient.
Right.
Once
and
you know
it's holding
you
a mirror up
what
to
you want to do, you being disobedient. So it's better to just not know.
And people don't like when that mirror held up to them.
Mm-hmm.
I had to hold that mirror up to me and it felt very uncomfortable. But you were talking about faith. So I literally sent this to one of my closest friends this morning. It's a scripture. And then we gonna move on. Because the first thing you brought up was faith. And this is one of my favorite scriptures. It's very short just because of the underlying meaning, right? So it's Matthew 8:26, and it says, he replied, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" Then he got up, rebuked the winds and waves, and it was completely calm. Because one thing I know, if your faith is stronger than your doubt, you know everything is going to work out in your favor, and you know everything is going to be okay. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you need to just be still and let things be. Because if your faith was stronger than your doubt, you wouldn't worry. You wouldn't stress. You wouldn't feel this way. You wouldn't feel the need to get on TikTok, or you wouldn't feel the need to go through these people to give you the word. Sometimes you have to go directly and get the word. And look, I'm not going to get too deep into it because we finna get ratchet again. But like I said, you have to be very weary and just have discernment when it comes to the word, because you have to be careful. And a lot of these influencers are, just trying to get a quick check. And it's very scary what people will do. Money is the root of all evil, and I truly believe that.
I agree. Damn. That's a good point. Because it is the root of all evil.
Everything
people will do anything for money.
Everything evil, the most evil things that I have seen, because I used to work in a strip club.
Can we take a pause?
Cough it. That devil trying to come out. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. In the name of Jesus, shake the devil off.
Shake 'em off.
I got you. I'm going to sing it out of you every time now.
Yeah, we just need to delete that part.
But no, we need to keep that in. They need to see that.
See what? Me coughing?
No, they need to see it. I done seen Carmelicious Cream in the strip club do some dirty things for a piece of change.
Who the fuck is Carmelicious Cream?
The strippers. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
I don't.
We done seen people do some evil things and mean things behind money. So that's what I'm telling people. The consumers be weary and use your discernment now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, people definitely be doing weird stuff behind money, but
what's the strangest thing you did for a piece of change?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't really do nothing weird for money. I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't never done one little thing where you was like, maybe I shouldn't do this. But
bro,
I'm not talking sexually.
I know one thing that people hate about me sometimes is that they feel like I just try to like separate myself. But I really don't. Like, I really feel like for a long time, I've just known who I am. And like a lot of shit just don't.
Like you ain't never sold, even when you worked in the club, you ain't never sold a bottle that wasn't really yours to your section. And you was like, yeah, I'll give you this little bottle.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how you working in the club and it's not your section, but they may want a bottle from you, but it's another girl's section. You maybe just sell a little bottle. You ain't did nothing or brought a nigga a drink.
Bro, but to me, that stuff is not evil stuff. Like, when I think of people doing...
I didn't say evil. I said strange for a piece of change.
To me, that's not even strange. To me, it's just like, oh, you want to buy a bottle? Yeah, I'm going to sell you the bottle.
But they not in your section.
Slow feet don't eat.
See, that's not in your section, though.
It don't matter. Mm-hmm. No, it don't.
Don't come to my section selling no shit.
Well, you should have been there. What the fuck
I
was you at?
But it's just because...
You wasn't, because
I'm there. You just finer than me. That ass fat and that Wagyu beef poking out the front.
That don't go... Well, if that's the case, bitch, you would have sold the bottle because your Wagyu beef
but maybe I don't got no
more
Wagyu
than mine.
beef. Maybe I got a little tuner.
You said you got Wagyu beef.
I'm not talking about me. We ain't never been in that situation. I'm talking about you ain't never sold a bottle.
I just said yes, but to me, that is not.
You did it.
To me,
you did it. We caught you. We fucking got it.
To me, that's not strange for
I didn't
a piece
say it
of
was
change.
strange.
To me, that's just like, you know.
You did a little 1 2 though. It's okay.
It's really not,
because a real
though.
bitch would have been like, hey, this nigga want to buy a bottle from me in your section. I'm going to sell it to him, but we can bust
To
it
me,
down.
that's a prime example of preparation meeting opportunity.
See, this whole here. Stop using them big
I
words.
don't.
Stop agreeing, Javi.
I think it was preparation meeting opportunity. I'm not wrong. At the end of the day, this the club. It's about who the quickest. Whoever the quickest is gonna make the most money. It ain't my fault, bitch. You don't know how to get no money.
It's not about quickest. I'm talking about a
is.
situation where you were finer.
And I'm supposed to feel bad for
I didn't say feel bad. All I said was if the girl walking around and she like, and all you had to say was, hey, this dude want to sell me a bottle because he trying to talk to me. I'ma sell it to
Bro, but you asking me this dumbass question because you already know the answer because you used to do that shit too. Everybody did that shit in the club. Of course, if somebody walk up to you and they like, oh, I want to buy a bottle from you, you're not gonna ask. You're not gonna try to find out who they waitress is unless it's your friend.
Okay, all right, you got it.
Unless it's your friend. If it's your friend, that's different.
Then they walk back to the section. Who you got this bottle of Hennessy from? It's gonna be a fight.
And it's gonna be a problem. I sold it. That's why I don't miss working in the club, bro. It was so petty. Like, hoes really used to be arguing over $75 commission off of a bottle.
Hey, but that meant a lot.
It did back then.
I needed that 75.
And my bad, still do. But it's just, why? What? Because it did. But it's just like, no, it's not that serious to me. But at the end of the day, to me, that is not doing something evil for money.
I didn't say evil. I said strange.
But you was trying to correlate
No,
the two.
I
Yes,
wasn't.
you was.
I
You
said,
trying to put them in the same category.
I wasn't. I got a random thought. I said, have you ever done something strange for a piece
To
of
me, that's not strange. That's leveling up.
I love the way you word things. No, I'm serious.
It is.
That's a talent. That's why you here. And they there.
They still getting that $75 commission.
All right, that's
But no, for real though.
That's all right.
It's about taking advantage of the opportunity.
And look, Javi was back.
Because Javi, no. You asked me, could you buy a bottle of Hennessy? You know I'm not your waitress. You know I ain't who sold you this section.
Oh,
but you asked me for a reason.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take advantage of the reason.
Okay.
You know,
that's
get
fair.
my little commission. I got bills. What did you say earlier? I got bills to pay. You said that on the phone earlier.
I do. Y'all
I got
me
bills to
fucked up.
pay. So I'm going to take my little $75 and I'm going to flirt a little bit, get a little extra $150.
You funny, dog. Okay, let's move on. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And one thing about me, I'm always signing up for stuff to get like that free 30 days, free 60 days, and I always forget about it. So we're here to tell y'all about RocketMoney.com.
Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Yes, I love Rocket Money because it makes it super easy to cancel your subscriptions. You don't even have to get on the phone with customer service. All you have to do is go on the app and you can cancel it with the tap of your finger. I also love that it helps you budget your money as well. They'll send you notifications letting you know that you spent more money this month than you normally do or less money. So that's a good perk too.
I like saving my money. They have saved their customers up to $740 per year. I don't know about you, but I be needing my little money. You know what I'm saying? So what you're going to do is go to rocketmoney.com/poorminds and sign up today. I'm telling you, y'all have so many apps that you sign up for that you forgot about and it's taking money out of your account. So go to rocketmoney.com/poorminds and save your funds.
Period.
Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/poorminds. That's rocketmoney.com/poorminds.
So now it's time to get into
the big
bow.
The big
Bow.
the big
A bow.
bow. I'm not
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tipsy now. So this topic actually came from, I'm not going to say her name because, she's a great employee of ours because she's going through a personal situation. The topic today is, I like you, but I'm not sexually.
I don't think you should have said that part.
I mean, we have a lot of employees and people that, they can't pick them out.
Okay.
You want to take that out? Nah, she'll be all right.
It's not me, y'all.
It's not Ty. It's not Ty. So she said, I like you, but I'm not sexually attracted to you.
Well, then I don't like you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me present the situation so we can talk.
You presented it already.
But we got to give them, so we can, this is a talk show.
Bro,
We got to talk.
If you want to give further context, do that. But I'm still going to say what I said.
I shared what I shared.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to Nene. Come on, show. So the context is, it's this guy. They vibe. Conversation is there. Cute guy. She likes him. She really likes him. But she said, like, sexually, they messed around and she just wasn't into it. Mm-hmm. And she said they had a conversation. He was like, I don't know. I just feel like you pulling away from me. And I don't know what it is. And she was just like, in her head, she's like thinking like, I'm just not there sexually with you. So do you think you can really like somebody like they check off all the marks, but sexually they're not meeting your needs?
No.
Like, how do you feel about that? How does that happen though?
It don't.
It does. So say you went on 4 or 5 dates with a guy and you like, man, I'm really vibing with him. He's cute. He got money. He can dress, beautiful home, no kids. He checks off all the marks. Y'all 3 months in, you finally decide to give it up. You finally decide to give that Wagyu up, that hot and gushy, sticky, icky. You decide to give it to him and it's not good. What do you do? This is what I'm talking.
Did I decide to give it up? Because you just said from the example that you gave, she have not gave it up.
No, she gave it up eventually, and she said sexually she wasn't satisfied. But up until they
was she not satisfied, or was she not sexually attracted to him? Because giving somebody pussy, like you, like okay, like I like you and I'm sexually attracted to you, and then I gave you some pussy and it wasn't good. That's completely different from not wanting to have sex with somebody because you're not sexually attracted to
so
them.
I'll say this. Maybe I worded it wrong, but this is what
Maybe
she said.
you did.
Well, she said she had sex with him and it wasn't good. So now she's not sexually attracted to him after the fact, but she really does like him. But the sexual chemistry she knows for a fact isn't there, but she likes him. Mm-hmm. So what do you do? Like I said, in your situation, like I gave you an example.
Stop talking to that nigga.
But what if he checks off all the marks? You don't feel like, what Music Soul Child say? Teach me how to love.
We are not 23.
Teach me how to eat that puss.
See up.
Let me hit it from the back. You know this dick like that. Whatever he said.
I know how you like your ass, man.
Yeah, that's the song now. So do you feel like you can teach a man? Or it's just like, I'm not saying.
No.
Oh, you fucking streaked. What?
Bitch, I feel like I'm too old to be teaching a nigga anything. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I typically date guys that are older than me.
I don't know how to beat it up. I'm laughing because I'm just thinking about the men that you've dated. And I'm like, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, like, I just feel like I'm too old to teach an old dog new tricks. If you don't know the tricks, then you is not my trick.
Ooh, okay, that's fair.
Like, you just not for me. Mm-hmm. We too old for that. Like, if I'm 33 and you 40, you don't know how to eat pussy?
I'm not.
You don't know how to. You don't know how to. You don't have like a good stroke game. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You don't know how to foreplay. You don't know what you need to do. Like, I'm just not. I'm not interested in that.
Okay.
I think good sex is universal. I think that different people have different kinks that they might like. Like, you might be into something a little. Like, for example, like, obviously this would never happen. But like, me and you might have sex with the same dude. And I might like it a little softer. You might like it a little rougher. Like maybe you like I like my nipples leaked and fleeked.
And
maybe you want him to bite yours. Yeah. Maybe you want him to bite yours. Okay. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? But like
sorry, I took it too far.
Every time. Every fucking time. Every time. You know, maybe I might like a soft choke. Like maybe I might like a little caress.
I like that Michael Myers.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, but the sex in itself is good either way. You just might like a little more pain than I like. I might like it a little softer, a little more, sensual. But I think if you got good sex, you got good sex. It's universal.
Okay.
I just think that, I really do.
I see what you're saying.
I feel like you can kind of mold and shift certain things to fit the new, like to fit the person.
That Play-Doh.
To fit the person. You can kind of shift a little bit, But if it's good, it's good. If it ain't, it ain't. And I don't think I could teach you that. If you haven't figured that out in 15 years, because just hypothetically speaking, if you 33, you've been fucking since you was 18.
It's a little longer than that for me. Yeah. Hey.
I'm just saying, if you 33, you probably been fucking since you was like 18. So 15 years of experience and
oh my gosh,
you don't know how to fuck still? I can't teach you that.
I'm not trying to be funny. This is not okay. I've been fucking for 20 years.
I be wanting a nigga who trying to get up in there.
I've been fucking for 20 years. That's crazy to think about. I mean,
damn.
I know.
You seasoned.
That pussy good. That Wagyu is
tender. It's falling off the bone. It's falling off the bone.
Man, what?
Marinating.
Have a nigga on his knees now.
I already know. I heard how you do.
Break a nigga off. I'ma break him off like real bad. Anyways. No, but this is what I think. Now that you put it that way, I do agree with you, right? But I also feel like sex now is different, though.
How?
I'll say this, though. I'm not even now. Back in the day, you used to get that thing.
What do you mean?
Like, I used to be like, okay, I'm going to give you a little something just because we had a good time. I'm young. I'm dumb. I'm just doing whatever.
And full of cum.
Nah, I didn't want to take it there.
Young, dumb. That's what the old people say. Young, dumb,
but
full of cum.
I say that because now at this age, we're not even getting
I'm playing.
We're not even getting in the bed unless I have some kind of emotional feelings for you. So I will say this. I feel like if I have feelings for you and emotions for you, like the sex, this is where I differ. I feel you and I agree with you, but I feel
you
like,
don't feel me then.
But I do though. But at the same time, if I have feelings for you emotionally and we have connected, I'm gonna feel it anyway because I just like you.
No. Absolutely not. I think it's a real thing. I had seen a tweet. This girl had said, whole time, I thought something was wrong with my coochie. I started taking slippery elm, maca root.
God damn.
All that shit. She was like, but whole time, I just didn't like this nigga no more because I started fucking a new nigga and I was wet as fuck. It's the same. Ain't nothing changed. But that nigga needed to change.
But I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had bad sex in so long.
I haven't, me either. Well, you know why I won't have bad sex? Because I will not allow it.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm not having bad sex. It's not gonna happen.
But yes, it could. If you like I said in this scenario, she's dating this guy. She likes him. They had sex and it wasn't good. You don't know.
I got good dick discernment.
Come on now, dog.
I do. I know. I just know. I know. I'm not gonna lie, friend. I haven't had just like bad dick ever in my life. I've had great. I've had great dick, and then I've had like mediocre.
You've never had bad sex.
Probably in my early 20s, yeah. But I'm talking about like I haven't just had like, okay, not you. I ain't gonna put your business out there like that. But
now why me and Wagyu in it?
Because you told me Never mind. But I have another friend who told me like she had some really bad sex with somebody. And she was like, but I knew it was gonna be trash. Because I feel like I feel like some people just give off vibes like they gonna devour you. You know that it's gonna
devour is nuts. I'm not gonna lie, I've had situations where I've had good sex with this person and then I ended I'm not gonna lie, the last time me and my ex had sex, it was so bad.
And I'm not.
But it was because I stopped liking him. I was turned off and I hated him at that point. I don't even know why I did it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying sometimes that be happening.
I feel like when you don't like people no more, and that's what I was gonna say, going back to what I was saying about the girl, the initial tweet. If you don't like somebody no more and the sexual chemistry is not there, it's gonna be hard for you to get turned on by this person. And if you're not easily turned on by him, then the sex is not gonna be good. If your pussy not getting wet for him off the rip, then it's not gonna be good. I'm not saying, going back to what you said, because you always trying to be funny, I never said that I haven't had bad sex, but I feel like I have good dick discernment.
Good dick discernment is a thing.
It is.
So
I feel like I know when a nigga, it's like, you could tell by the way a nigga
Give us
talk to
three
you.
things. Give us three things of y'all take notes. Give us three things that is good dick discernment. Go. You was about to say, you said the way
Is he emotionally intelligent?
That lets you know a man got good dick?
If he emotionally caters to your needs.
Okay. Oh, that means he gonna cater to you. You right. Because if he cares about you outside the bedroom and he gonna eat that coachie up.
Off the bone.
Word to Jeezy.
I'm finna text.
Beat it up.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good one. Number 2.
Okay.
Can I add one?
Yeah.
If he's chivalrous, that shows a lot too. When I say chivalry, I'm talking about traditional things.
But I feel like that's kind of the same though as this first one.
Oh, no. Emotional intelligence is very different from chivalry. I'm talking about basic things. Opening the door. You know, you trying to take your shoes off. He helping you take your shoes off. He making sure, you know what I'm saying? Pulling out your chair, pushing it in. He's like, let me cater to you.
And that was going to be my next
this
one.
Is your day.
That was going to be my next one. Catering to your needs, how he talks to you, how he handles you, how he treats you, the things he say.
You got it? Do I?
Like, even if he because don't get me wrong, just because I have good dick discernment don't mean I got good nigga discernment.
Hey, because it's two different things.
Because just because he got good dick
don't make him a good man. Speak on it.
Because sometimes niggas will cater to all of those things that they know you need to hear so that they can get.
We're going to talk about that next episode. We're going to talk about how men will be a good man to date and he's courting you and treating you, but that doesn't mean he wants to be your boyfriend. Because a lot of times women be like, you took me out. You treated me sweet. You did this. Why don't you want me? We're going to talk about that next episode.
But I said all of that to say, it's just all about how a man caters to you, how he treats you, how much effort he's putting in. If he's putting in a lot of effort before y'all have sex, because he working for it. And I just feel like men that work real hard for it, they ain't gonna.
They know they know they finna come fuck your world up because they got that good dick and they pants hanging, waiting to creep on you.
The niggas who be like trying to like do the bare minimum and shit, that's because they got bare minimum dick.
And they know it ain't finna hit for shit. And they know you probably gonna leave.
They know, that's why. Or they overcompensating financially.
This is a good topic.
It is. Or they overcompensating financially.
Good dick discernment.
Good dick discernment. The niggas with the good dick, they gonna do a little 1-2, but they ain't feeling like they gotta overly prove themselves. They just being themselves though. They just being smooth.
They're like, wait.
They just being.
Hold on, because you finna be crazy about me.
Mm-hmm. And he is.
Can I have one?
What?
When they don't boast and brag about their sex.
Yes.
To me, I know, because now I done built a whole
Oh my God.
Because if you trying to tell me how good your dick is, I know that shit poo.
Mm-hmm.
Boo-boo.
When I tell you,
Boo-boo
sometimes, yeah, girl, I'm gonna turn you out. You ain't ready for this dick. Girl, I know y'all want that dick. That would be the man.
Yeah.
Okay. swag, yeah. Cause shit, I got bitches blowing me up.
You ain't ready for this.
You ain't ready for this.
You ain't ready for this.
Shit. That be the main one. As soon as you set that Wagyu on them,
Yeah.
Hold on. Don't stop.
Hold on, I'm about to bust.
That's how they be.
And you'll be like, oh, fucking brother.
They be,
Just give me 10 minutes. Just give me 10 minutes real quick. I promise, 10 minutes.
I hate every time, but the niggas that don't say nothing.
You know.
Oh my God. You know
The
what?
quiet assassin. Those the assassins.
The quiet assassin. I should have known my man was gonna do me bad. Cause the first time
not everybody sipping their drink.
I know.
We all know who your
Please,
man
and
is.
Shay, if you see this, don't cut this into a clip. Please don't. This is for the poor girls, because y'all deep in the episode now. I should have known my man was gonna turn me out because it was like our third date. This is when we was in DC for the DC show. And remember, I stayed to hang out with him. And that night, you know, I got so drunk and we had a great time. And we was like in the hotel room.
I feel like I'm imposing.
No, but listen, but nothing happened that night.
I'm not supposed to hear this conversation.
Nothing happened. So you're not feeling it's nothing nasty.
Oh.
But I saying I should have known because that night, you know, we drunk. We, you know, finally we get in the bed, we talking, we laughing, and then, you know, we start kissing. And you know, like, you know, when a man start kissing you, usually what they do, they be like, come on. They try to slide off your pants. And you be like, no. And they, come on, girl, like.
And then you be like,
Yeah. Okay. You know what happened? We start kissing. I was like, no, stop. He was like, okay. And he stopped and he rolled over and went to sleep. Oh. He was like, all right. I should have known then.
Yeah.
I should have known then.
I ain't gonna lie, that ain't what happened to me the first time I had sex with my
Well, I didn't have sex with him that night because he was just like, I'm not tripping. Because whenever
I'm talking about like our first encounter, because that was our first sexual encounter.
Yeah, like that was the first time like we actually kissed and like, you know, we was feeling on each other and things like that. And I was like, he was just like, all right, because it's been situations where like men, you know how men be like, come on, like, you know, you want this. And they be trying to convince you. He was just like, all right, because when I give it to you, I'm going to give it to you. We need to... Okay, let's move.
Wait.
You want to tell your story?
No, because I don't have a story. The first time I had sex with my nigga, he ate my coochie off the bone.
Same. I'm finna text him.
Bone, 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 bone.
Bone. I see you at the crossroads. So you eat my
That's
coochie.
how I felt. I felt like my soul was leaving my body.
So you eat my coochie. Okay, let's move on. So let us know in the comments, what is y'all's good dick discernment? Like, how do y'all tell? Because that was a good one, Ty. That was a good one. So now it's time to get into
the bow.
Hey.
The bow.
Bow.
The bow.
Bow.
Bow. Bow.
This is definitely a Giving Wine Down Wednesday episode. Because yeah, we finna wrap this up. We finna wrap this the fuck up.
Why?
Because you couldn't
I'm having too much fun.
I said I was gonna keep this at an hour.
I feel like this was 2019.
It is Giving 2019. Okay, so now it's time to get into the bop. So obviously, y'all know I usually do like low-key bops. So I can't do it this week. Meg Thee Stallion dropped Act 2, right? So fire project per usual. Y'all know I'm a hottie, I'm a stan, love my girl. So everybody is talking about, let me dismiss that. So everybody is talking about her song Bigger in Texas because that's a bop. It's giving Tina Snow. It's giving, you know, the Meg that everybody want. But she got a song with Flo Milli called Rock Steady. Mm-hmm. They use the Sierra Goodies beat. And when I tell you her and Flo Milli just floated all over this beat, and it's so good. And Rock Steady is also the name of one of my favorite restaurants in ATL. Yeah. Ooh. Shout out to Rock Steady.
Shout out to that snapper.
Oh my God.
And shout out to me.
And shout out to that spinach, that collard green dip.
2 snappers.
Yeah, well, don't worry. We finna get it done. We finna wrap this shit up. Don't you we finna wrap this shit the fuck up.
The snapper is busting.
Both of them, as you said.
Hey, that's what They said.
The people said. But anyways, yeah, Rocksteady featuring Flo Milli. I love the fact that Meg can make good music with anybody. It just shows her versatility. And let me also say, y'all be talking about, oh, Meg Flo sound the same. First of all, no, it don't. She has a song.
Now we got affinity.
Because stop it. She has a song with Spirit Box, which is a Canadian rock band. And they did the remix to Hiss, which was fire. But it's a rock song. It's literally a rock song. She's on there screaming like a fucking rock star. And it is so fire. I mean, Meg 8, she did a Mamushi remix with
That's
Twice.
what I was going to say. Mamushi itself should have showed people that she can switch her flow up.
Because let me tell y'all something. Since everybody on TikTok and Twitter is an A&R, there's a difference between cadence and flow. Her cadence stays the same because that is her accent, okay? That is how she approaches a track in XYZ. Flow is completely different. Learn the difference before you get online. Y'all are not A&Rs.
Talking about what you don't know.
Y'all don't know nothing about music. Now, you can have an opinion. I'm not mad at that. But to sit here and listen to this woman's music and say, oh, it sounds the same because you don't like her, and that's okay. You don't have to like somebody, but don't discredit them. That's what we were talking about earlier. Stop discrediting people because you don't like them. It's a lot to say about Meg. We all know whatever, however you feel. But to say this girl isn't dropping hit after hits is crazy.
I agree.
Meg Thee Stallion, Act 2, rock steady. You did your thing. Ate it up. Go ahead, Drea.
Okay, so my bop of the week is Summer Walker.
She did it again. You're twin. Twin. You know that's what they say. Where have you been?
Well, apparently I'm a triplet.
Oh, yeah. It's you, Jada, and Summer. Y'all need to do a project together.
Can we all sing? I think Summer the only one that can sing.
It don't have to be a singing project. It could be y'all do a cooking episode. Something. Y'all just all three need to do something where y'all just sit down. I think that'll be
I need to rap.
You can rap.
You're going to have to write it, though. You're going to have to be my ghost.
I got them bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trio featuring Tony Braxton.
Who do you think?
Because everybody say you look like Tony Braxton. But anyways.
Your bop.
Yes. So my bop is Heart of a Woman by Summer Walker.
She did it.
It's giving Brandy vibes.
It is.
It is.
Oh my God. The
It's
stacks
giving
of the
Brandy.
when she stacked the vocals.
And you know, nobody be doing them runs.
Vocal
like,
Bible.
Yeah.
Vocal Bible. Nobody can
Nobody
stack
can
harmonies.
out-sing Brandy.
I don't care who your favorite
Well, no new generation person. Because I mean, like,
but no,
Patti LaBelle, Anita Baker.
I know, but we're talking about stacking harmonies and vocals. Nobody does it like Brandy. Brandy learned from the best. That's why Whitney Houston, out of her own mouth, said Brandy is the best singer of the new generation.
No, she is. Like, Brandy, and it's so crazy to me because I've heard people say Brandy can't sing.
Because they don't.
And I'd be like, what? Are you kidding me?
Because these are the A&Rs I'm talking about. You don't know music. You can't hear. You don't got that ear.
But you know, I have an argument. I think that Summer Walker might be our Brandy.
I can hear that though.
I can too.
I'm not mad at you for saying that.
Because at the end of the day, let's chat about it real quick. Let's talk about how Over It was a masterpiece from front to
bottom.
back. Still Over It. Masterpiece front to back. Both albums. So I have no doubt in my mind that this new album is not going to be a masterpiece. Like, it's gonna be no skill.
This
like Summer Walker, she just never fails.
This is what I have to say about Summer Walker, right? A lot of people feel some way about Summer Walker because of the decisions that she's made personally. And this
that ain't our business.
Exactly. But this is what I go back to saying earlier. Some people, their personalities make them different. Summer Walker is one of them people that she needs to have her team run her social media, and she just needs to, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to do the extras. Your talent speaks for itself. You don't need to let us know who you're dating, who you pregnant by, what you're deciding to do. You don't, because you don't have to. Your talent is, making the music And she needs to have one of those Beyonce approaches. And she's one of them chosen ones. Like I was talking earlier. Ray Monte is one of them chosen ones who can do whatever with his personality. Summer Walker is one of the few chosen people. You don't have to show us your personality or whatever. All you got to do is, sing and give us that. And there's not a lot of people who can do that because there's a lot of people who are talented, but they have to get on social media and entertain us so we will listen to their music.
Yeah, I don't know. I was in my house with my little wine, swiggling around in my little wine glass and my robe and my first slippers oiled up. And I feel like I was back in 1996 when I was listening to this song.
That was a great bop.
And I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it. Gun in one hand, wine glass in the other.
Period. You know who else makes great music?
Ready to shoot some shit up, but also ready to cry.
I want to talk about two other artists too. I recently saw Mariah the Scientist. She did Carisha Please.
I did.
And I was so pleasantly surprised to see how eloquently she relayed her message that she wanted to send. And it was so articulate and it was so intelligent and it was so beautiful to see.
I wasn't surprised.
I wasn't surprised.
She seems really emotionally intelligent.
Right. But again, she is somebody that's like, her music is so good. But I was happy to see that side of her. So she could talk, because a lot of people feel like, oh, she's not smart for dating Young Thug. He may not get out and this and XYZ. But she was very just like vocal, and it was good to see that side of her. Another person on the other end of the spectrum.
Is your nigga getting out?
Who cares?
What I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying, but like, for her, it's like, that's her business. Let her do her. You know what I'm saying? Ari Lennox.
Real judgy.
Ari Lennox dropped a new song called Smoke, and the song is amazing, but she went on live the other day and she had a whole instance. She like had a breakdown. She was like, she tagged them. She said, I want out of my contract. And she tagged Interscope. She tagged Dreamville. People's in the comments like, J. Cole, what's up? What are you doing? Ari Lennox is another person where she just needs to give us our talent, and she needs to have a team around her to, be on social media for her, because I just think it's so sad when we have people these days who are so talented, but the social media stuff it overwhelms them. And I hate that we are in this era, because we just have to do better. Not we, these labels need to do better. Y'all aren't taking the time for artist development anymore and doing what y'all need to do for these artists, because if Ari Lennox was surrounded by the proper team, there's no reason that she shouldn't be going down as a legendary like Erykah Badu. That's how we should be viewing Ari Lennox 20 years from now, seriously. Like, y'all supposed to put teams around these people who y'all know that are special, but y'all being so fucking cheap and don't want to spend the budget because y'all worry about a TikToker.
Well, one of our friends is a A&R.
Yes.
In the music industry. And I was just having a conversation with her last week. She works with a lot of popular artists too. But she was just saying, like, right now in the music industry, it's just really hard for the artists.
It's extremely hard.
Yeah.
Because if your music isn't going viral on TikTok, it's considered a flop. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not looking for no TikTok hit. Now, I do find some TikTok hits that I like, that are R&B songs or like, eclectic type music. But a lot of the times the best music is stuff that you can really vibe to. And that's why we're missing out on so much great music, because the labels have put money in shit that doesn't really have longevity. That's why artists are dropping singles and they're not dropping albums. Yeah. And that's why I'm so glad even Cardi has taken the approach of, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. Because guess what? You're supposed to drop an album every now and then. Artists shouldn't feel the pressure to drop an album every year. Build up that anticipation. Let me tell you, when Cardi dropped this album, it's gonna go crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if it did $1 million in a week, because I'm waiting on it and I'm gonna listen to it front to back.
Better, because Cardi, bitch.
Exactly.
Love you, sis. We been waiting.
But that's what you're supposed to
hungry.
do. That's what you're supposed to do.
We ready for the album.
Let them starve. Let them starve.
And we been starving. Now we ready to eat.
Because I'm ready to eat right now. And guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna tear a burger up.
You ordered a burger?
No, but I am.
What a me one.
All right.
Okay. Now it's time to get into our favorite segment of the show.
Because we about to go on
pour your heart
hours.
out. I thought you was about to say we about to go on tour. Because we is about to do this.
Facts. But I said I was keeping that hour.
You lied.
Again.
Okay. Now it's time to get into our favorite segment of the show, which is Pour Your Heart Out. If you have any questions, make sure you send them to askpourminds@gmail.com. That's askpourminds@gmail.com. Send us your questions. Send us your testimonials. Let's get into it, Bookie Bud.
You want me to go first or you? Oh, yours is over there. I'll go ahead. Hey, aunties. I love y'all. Here's the situation. Me and this girl, we'll call her Jay, have been mutual friends since high school. About 5 years ago, we became really close and started doing everything together. We meshed well because we already were in the same friend group and circles. Recently, she's been falling out with all of our friends over some real petty shit. And no lie, she's been in the wrong a lot. There was even a time she had an issue with me, but I had to dead it real quick. I told her that since we're grown, we're going to talk out our problems around here. There was yet another situation she was venting to me about, and she was dead ass wrong. I'm always willing to listen, but if you ask for my opinion, I'll tell it. I told her she was not doing the right thing. After I said that, she basically rushed off the phone, and it's been a week since I heard from her. Side note, there will be several times where her attitude just switches up so quickly when we're on a trip, or she would be standoffish, not wanting to interact, etc. I'm at the point where I'm not apologizing for saying how I felt, but how she's been acting, I don't see her reaching out. Sometimes I feel we just might be growing apart. Any tips? Is she giving me bad vibes or is it just me? So I'll say this. Obviously, we don't have her perspective, and there's always 2-3 sides to a story, whatever saying you believe. But I feel like if y'all are falling out over kind of like little shit and petty shit, I knew, for example, not trying to make it about me, but I had a situation where something happened and I called Drea for advice. She didn't say what I wanted her to hear, and I hung up in her face and I got mad. Why? Because I wasn't in a mature space. Stop asking people's opinion if you don't want to hear from it. And that situation taught me I have to grow as a person. So I took that as once Drea said, yeah, bitch, you were being a fucking weirdo. I was like, yeah, you right. I'm being a weirdo. So a lot of times you may be growing apart. Because if she can't recognize that and you can't recognize that, I think sometimes people need to realize if things are happening between you and somebody, it doesn't need to be a big situation for a blowout. Sometimes it's just God showing you, hey, y'all don't need to be in each other's lives. It don't need to be a huge blowout. There's friends that I have been friends for years and nothing happened. We just had different interests and we grew apart. So don't take this as you have to force a friendship just because y'all have been friends for so long, or, oh, she's acting this way and looking at it as a bad thing, because she may not be doing anything wrong. You just may not be perceiving it well because y'all are just growing apart, and that's okay. That's how I feel.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like people that can't take like constructive criticism.
Right.
That's not a friend that I want.
Exactly.
Especially if you ask me.
Right.
Like if you ask me about something and you want me to give you my opinion and then you don't take it the right way, I don't have to say something that you agree with. If you want to know how I feel, I'm going to tell you how I really feel. I just feel like that comes with emotional maturity. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it don't come with emotional maturity, because sometimes you and people are not meant to be in each other's life. Right. Like it's some people that I'm not cool with no more, who when I was in like my early 20s and stuff, I might have said something to them that made them feel some type of way. But our paths misaligned for a reason. Because they was never meant to be on a path. And so I think that as a younger person, you just have to be okay with that. And if it's meant to be, you and that person will cross paths again. I have a best friend right now who I stopped being friends with her for over a year, and now we like thick as thieves again, like we super cool again. If something is meant to be, it's gonna be. Don't force nothing. Let shit be what it is. If you feel like it's bad vibes, it's weird energy, let her go her way, you go your way. Y'all focus on the things that y'all need to focus on in life. And if y'all are meant to be friends again, y'all will find y'all way back to each other after y'all have both healed, and the relationship will be even better.
Like we did.
That too. Because me and Lex did not like each other.
You don't gotta emphasize it on there. You don't gotta emphasize that. Because everybody took it as shady when Joe was like, because we're gonna talk about, because obviously we did an episode with Melissa, and Melissa was like, yeah, it's good to see people who get along and they're actually friends. And Joe was like, now. And everybody was like, ooh,
But we've said it.
But we talk about
Ain't
it
no
all
tea
the time.
there.
It ain't no tea there.
And
for
we
the
love
people.
Joe too.
Yeah.
But like, it's not no tea
He
there.
wasn't being shady. So
I don't think that's why I felt the need to say we love Joe, because I don't feel like he was being shady. Like, he was around us at the time that he knew we wasn't getting along. So he seen it firsthand. And he like, well, they get along now. Like, they built their relationship now.
And since we talking about it, because I've been name dropping a lot today. Maybe it's the Tito's. I don't know what.
Or the espresso.
I don't give a fuck.
Don't blame that shit on Ty. Blame that shit on that damn espresso.
I have something to say though.
So y'all make sure y'all share the content, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And let me say this before we close out. Y'all, there is one Twitter account that is connected to Poor Minds. It's POUR_MINDS. Y'all are tagging the wrong Poor Minds page. If you see @Poor Minds with no underscore, that is a fake page. Do not follow that page, okay? They blocked me, Drea, and the Poor Minds page on both. So we only have one Instagram, one Twitter, one TikTok. It is POUR_MINDS. All right?
And we got hella fake Facebook pages.
Oh, the Facebook pages. It's the
The crazy thing is our Facebook page actually have the least amount of followers.
So if you go on Facebook,
the one that's ours
got the least amount of followers.
The one that's not us got like 250,000
But y'all
followers.
know it's fake if you actually look at the content, because the caption is like, whoever it is don't speak English. Because their captions are like,
Bumba Claus.
Should men pay bill? Should men pay bill? Yes, no. Check answer below.
Block.
Booyah, booyah, booyah.
Like, that's literally what the captions mean.
I like you. What with that DDG Bumba Claus?
Bumba Claus.
I love that video.
From me.
I see. All right, question number 2. I just had to address that. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, Lex and Drea, I've been watching you guys' channel on YouTube, and first off, I just want to say you ladies are absolutely stunning, very beautiful, and watching you guys really makes me laugh and smile during the difficult times when I don't want to smile, so thank you. I'm 28, I've been single for 7 years, but throughout those years, I have had a lot of failed relationships and situationships. I know having a man doesn't validate me, however, always being seen as good enough to have sex with, but not good enough to settle down with, has really taken a shot at my confidence. And I don't know what to do or how to feel. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And as a grown woman, I just want to know how to get my confidence back and feel like a bad bitch. Can you help me? Stop having situationships.
Come on.
If you desire a relationship and you desire commitment, and men are letting you know that that is not the same thing that they desire, don't get them no pussy.
Okay.
Don't take it further than the date. That's where you've been going wrong, sis, because I'm sure you're a beautiful girl. I'm sure you have a lot to offer. But at the end of the day, men are opportunists. Men love pussy. Men love pussy, and men need sex. Unlike women, a lot of the time, I feel like people say, oh, women need sex. We can live without sex, though. I really, truly feel
It's certain men who can live without sex, too.
monks.
Okay. I think it's certain men who don't put it on a pedestal, but it's very small.
It's certain men who don't put it on a pedestal for sure. However, though, I feel like most men, okay, I'm talking about men who value relationships.
Yeah.
Who want to be in relationships.
Okay.
Because if we're talking about, again, like I said, monks, people who have taken a vow of celibacy, obviously that's different. But a man who is longing to be in a partnership, a man who is looking for a wife, men want sex. Men in relationships, it has been statistically proven, men that are in relationships, men that are married, they need sex to thrive and to be able to go out into the world and do what they need to do. They look to their woman when they come home to refuel them and
Not that Wagyu, you be giving it up
and recharge. Girl, shut up.
Sorry.
And recharge them. So I think that a lot of the time the conquest for men be sex. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But if that's not what you want, then quietly, cutely nip that shit in the bud and move on to the next nigga. Move on to somebody who wants more from you than that. You have to be the person that's like, okay, if he not making me feel like he wants something serious from me, I'm gonna cut this shit off, and I'm not gonna give him sex, and I'm not gonna give him that satisfaction. Because if you give a man sex, you're playing into it, and you can't be mad when you don't get what you want if you didn't stand on business from jump. Knowing that you want commitment and not standing on commitment, that be the problem. And I'm not trying to be hard on you, but I'm just saying, if you want to settle down and that's what you want, then you have to move like somebody who wants to settle down and who knows what they want.
And
because men be getting tricky. They gon' trick you up a little bit.
I can agree with that because being somebody, like, I was in a situation with this guy that I had dated before Mr. Cabo. I was in a situation where, like, when we first started going out, he was like, okay, he asked me, like, okay, well, what are you looking for, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, honestly, I knew at that time, I was like, I did want a man. I wanted partnership, but I was trying to be the cool girl and be like, oh, I'm just having fun. I'm outside. And he took that literal. So when shit played out, I was like, damn, you hurt my feelings. He was like, but this is what you told me. He was like, if I would have known you wanted this, I would 100% gave it to you. Like, that wouldn't have been a problem. So I think a lot of times women are so afraid to say what we want because we trying to be so laid back. No. First date, if y'all have this conversation, what are your intentions? What are you looking for? Say what you want and be very vocal and hold out until you get that. And then they're showing you that they want the same thing.
And she said it took a shot at her confidence. I just feel like it shouldn't take a shot at your confidence. Because a lot of the time, what people want in the space that they're in has nothing to do with you.
Fact.
It's absolutely about their own paths and the type of timing that they own. It shouldn't take any shot at your confidence because I'm sure you're beautiful. I'm sure you're smart. I'm sure you have a lot to add value to a relationship and to the right man. That just ain't the right man or the right situation.
How a person feels about you says nothing about your character and how valuable you are. Because one person will treat you like shit, the next person will be like, "Oh my gosh, I just struck gold."
Well, sometimes they do.
Yourself.
Sometimes they do because people ain't shit.
Well, no,
people feel the way they feel about people sometimes because you really trash.
It doesn't matter though.
Not her though, but I'm
confidence
just saying.
should be within yourself. How people feel about you shouldn't have an effect on how you feel. Because even though, yeah, some people may be right about certain people that they are trash, but they don't feel that way because they're confident within themselves.
Yeah.
So you don't need to look for any outside sources to make you confident.
But I do have a question. So that was our advice. But I do have a question. You don't feel like trash people should just know they trash?
Let me tell you
that's
something.
the problem. So many people be like, "Oh, well, a person's opinion of me. It shouldn't matter." But what if you really trash?
So
though?
I have something very important because I had went through something and that made me realize. I got out of a situation because this person had did me so dirty and so wrong, and I finally was able to open my eyes and see. And I was so stuck in the place of, you know what, karma's gonna get him. Karma gonna shut him down and he gonna see. And I was so wrapped up in the world and the universe getting at him so hard. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what's going on with this person, but somebody had updated me on him, which had pissed me off. But they were like, oh girl, he on vacation and he doing this and XYZ. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe that person didn't get their karma. Maybe this person has moved on and they are extremely happy. But that's okay, because that's a part of the healing process. Sometimes people do get they get back, but sometimes they really don't. Sometimes trash people, they will hurt you and they will move on and live happy lives. The true thing about healing is that you cannot care and you cannot be concerned with that.
But I didn't say nothing about the get back. I was just saying,
letting them know. Yeah, I let them know. But what does that do?
Not letting them know. I'm just saying, do you think that that's a problem that like people be trash and they be feeling like they're not?
Yes.
It's not about you getting back at them. Because at the end of the day, like, that's stupid. That's childish. That's petty to waste your time.
But what I'm saying is...
But like, it's so many people who go through life feeling like, well, I'm a great person.
You
But
know
what if
why
you
though?
really trash.
But guess
though?
what? Different things bring different things out of people. So this person may have been trash to me, but he may be a great person to that girl or that person. I don't know. But that's the part that I'm saying. That's why it's important to heal. Because I don't know how he's treating her, and I also don't care. Because maybe this person was bad to me, but he could be a great person or a friend. I had a friend who was trash to me. Like we were talking about her earlier, but maybe she's a great friend to this other person. But the beauty about healing is I don't care. I let you know what you did to me, and I let you know how much of a fucked up person you were to me. Everything else, I'll just let go and I let God. So yeah, you gotta tell people that they trash sometimes, but maybe that person was trash to you. I don't know, different things, but you have to be okay with not caring as well. I think that's what it is. The best thing you can do, let a person know how you feel and move on and heal.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people want this karma. Oh, the world gonna get you. But sometimes the world doesn't get that person. Sometimes it does. But the beauty about healing is I don't know if the world got back at you, but I also don't care. So that's what I was getting at as far as like, yeah, you gotta let people know they're trash, sure. But that's more for you. They not gonna learn nothing because they don't care. They know how they did you.
Right.
That person that did you wrong, they know what they did.
Right.
They're not oblivious to, oh, I didn't know. They very much know. That's why I'm to the point now is I don't really tell people like, oh, you did some hoe shit unless I like really care about you. Like, cause sometimes like it'll be a situation where like you hurt my feelings and you really did not know. If you say, like you were talking about earlier, I was just saying my car got broken into. You didn't know that made me mad. Them people don't need to know where I'm living at.
Why I didn't bring it up?
Well,
you just let it
no,
know.
but what I'm saying is your intention wasn't to hurt me.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. So I say all that to say,
I'm saying I didn't even say that.
shut the hell up. You know what I mean. Let me cross the T and dot my I.
Well, I was saying maybe you might want Javi to delete that part. Because I didn't ever say nothing about the car getting broken into.
Oh, it don't matter now.
Oh.
I mean, people know my come up. They know you don't know my struggle.
So you can't feel my hustle.
Shout out to Boosie Badass. All right,
to Boosie. Okay.
let's wrap this shit up.
Let's wrap this shit up. Y'all know the vibes. Make sure y'all follow us on Patreon. Make sure y'all go and shop musebeautycollection.com. Make sure you get your lip glosses, your lip liners, your matte liquid lipsticks. Also, Black Friday and Cyber Monday is coming up. I actually have some new products dropping.
Wait, I can't wait.
For Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So, yes, make sure that y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all follow Muse Beauty, BeaUtyy on Instagram. Follow Lexi's YouTube channel, Love Lex P. Follow my YouTube channel, Drea Nicole.
And I know y'all have been. I promise
coming,
y'all.
it's coming.
I got a few more things. I'm still trying to like tweak my logo and look, but I promise y'all, we gonna get it together because y'all been blowing up my comments, and every time I get on TikTok, y'all be like, because a lot of y'all are subscribed, so I appreciate y'all, but I promise it's coming. Y'all, I shot the promo video for it. Shout out to Yvette. And it's so cute. So we getting it together.
Yes, y'all. And make sure y'all follow me on LTK. I'm always posting like my outfits and stuff. So yeah, that's it. Thank y'all.
We'll see y'all next week. Hey y'all, it's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Drea Nicole.
And we are here to tell y'all about our brand new ebook and e-course bundle, Pour Into Your Pod.
Yes, y'all. We have been working on this for a while, and we're so excited to put it out and give it to y'all because we know so many people have been asking us for such a long time about how to start a successful podcast, and we have literally put all of the information that we have and everything that we've utilized into this one ebook.
Yes, and this is not your typical ebook because I know what a lot of y'all are thinking. But I'm telling y'all, we give y'all direct access to how we built our brand. It's not no fluffiness and all that what I've read in ebooks before. This is an ebook that gets straight to the point and gives you all the direction you need to start your podcast today.
Absolutely. And you can trust that we are putting 100% good information, no filter into this book. And it's going to help you build your brand, and it shows you exactly how we built Pour Minds and made it into a 6-figure company.
So make sure y'all head to pourminds.com to purchase your ebook or the e-course, and we also have it available in a bundle for you so you can get both. Pourminds.com. Pour into your pod. Period.
My goodies, my goodies, my goodies, not my goodies. Ooh.
I got a sick reputation for handling bras, and all I need is a few seconds or more, and then my leg. Tell me later, bring my leg, and I ain't coming back, and you can put a car right there.
Right
I'm the
there.
truth. I ain't got nothing to prove, and you can ask anybody because they seen me do it. Barricades, I run right through them, used to them. Throw all the dirt you want, it's no use. Still gonna have a pin up in a fabulous room. On her back, picking out a basket of fruit. I love you, boo. Freaky Petey, love you too. Ha ha. You know how I do.
You may look at me and think that I'm just a young girl, but I'm not just a young girl, baby. This is what I'm looking for. Sexy, independent, down to spit it tight. That's getting it. I'm not being too dramatic. That's just how I gotta have it. I bet you. Hey, bet you thought about it. Got you all hot and bothered. Cause I talk her. If you're looking for the goodies, keep on looking. Cause they, hey. Oh. Come on.
Just because you drive a Benz, I'm not going home with you. You won't get no nookie or the cookies.
I'm no
Rookie, sexy, independent, I ain't with
Hit it,
it.
Drea.
Oh, you already know.
I'm not
being too dramatic. That's the way I gotta have it. You think you're slick, trying to hit, but I'm not dumb.
I'm not being too dramatic. It's just how I gotta have it. I bet you want the goodies. Bet you thought about it. Got you all hot and bothered. Because if you're looking for the goodies, keep on looking. Cause they say in the jar. Oh. So damn hot, but so young. Still got
milk on your tongue.
Slow down, little one.
You ain't got it all.
Hey, shawty. You don't
You bad, but you ain't bad. I'll
show you what bad is. Bad is when you capable of beating the
baddest. I've been working at it ever since I came to this planet. I ain't quite there, but I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, Drea.
Matter of fact, let me tell it to you one more again.
This is my
All I
part.
got to do is tell a girl who I am.
Ain't that shit?
I hear that I can't have.
Bada boom, bada bam, bam. Hey, you're insinuating that I'm hot, but these goodies, boy, are not. Just for many of the many men that's trying to get on top. No, you can't call me later, and I don't want your number. I'm not changing stories, just respect the play I'm calling. I bet you want the goodies. Bet you thought about it. Got you all hot and bothered. We gotta get in the line. Looking for the goodies, keep on looking, cause they You ready, Drea? We finna hit that hoe. You remember how she did it? Yeah. Get in the line. Here we go. Yeah! Because if you're looking for the goodies. Period. Cause they hit it, hoe. Hit that hoe. I said hit it, hoe. Hey. Look them knees. They work. That's all right. Them goodies. She got them goodies.
You gotta do these legs.
Period. Now that was a karaoke for that ass.